Martin, Badger, Wes, Moonmist, Salgan, Jennifer Rooney, Dandelion Gum, Draculum, Marissa. How you guys doing? Mr. South London. Today we have a different social experiment. We have a bit of a different social experiment. Draculum. We'll see how it goes. There's not a lot of people on the street today though. Maybe it's because it's early. I had to start a bit earlier because later I have to finish something. But we'll do our best. Hey Jake, nice to see you here. Yeah, so let's see if we can do this. If not, I might need to move to the museum square. I wanted to do it here because I thought there's more people, but then now after I set it up, I'm like, there's not a lot of people on the streets today. The weather is great though. It's kind of warm. It's like 14 degrees. It's pretty warm. Hey, vegan skirmish. You guys want to try a social experiment? You guys want to try a social experiment?
Yes.
I ask you some questions. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you come here so that you're in view?
Yeah.
So, what do you think this is?
Oh, that's for like cows, no?
Yeah, what do you think they do with it?
They like check their organs, like reproductive organs or something.
No, yeah, that's true. That they put it like this all the way to their shoulders. Yeah.
I've seen that they use it with horses too. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know why they do it with horses or with cows?
Insemination.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So they put their hands in their anus
Yes.
to hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, that's really gross. That's
It's
really
gross, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think we need to do this to them?
Absolutely not. No.
Absolutely
no.
not. No. Why do you think they do this to them though?
I mean, it's efficient.
It's
right?
efficient,
And
yeah.
it gets it. It's quick.
Yeah,
right?
but why? I understand that's the efficient way to do it, but why do it anyway? Like, why inseminate cows? Why do we care about that?
I mean, they need to lactate for us to drink milk.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And
exactly.
for them to lactate, they need to have babies.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, I
but
yeah.
do we need to drink milk?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
Nope,
Are you
we do
vegan?
not. No, I'm not. I have been. Then I moved abroad and it got really difficult. But I went vegan after watching Dominion,
Yeah.
and yeah, it kind of shakes you to your core. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hearing
what
all this.
happened then? If you were vegan, what's going
It's
on?
it just got a little difficult, and just life got in the way, and I wasn't really focusing on it. And I do think when you're vegan, you kind of have to focus more on your diet to get everything in. But then,
I mean, only at the
obviously-
beginning, right? Because
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards you
yeah.
just follow through, right?
Yeah.
So, what's keeping you right now from being vegan then?
Nothing.
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 Nothing. So you could theoretically be vegan right now.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think being vegan is, by the way?
And not consuming any animal products.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily like if I ask you what being a feminist is it not beating up women?
No, it's just equality.
Exactly. So it's respecting women's rights, right? At the end of the day, and
Yes.
so veganism is the same. It's respecting
Yeah.
animals' rights, right?
Yeah.
As a consequence, of course, you're not going to eat them and force them into slaughterhouses and stuff.
Yes.
So, how many more animals should we put through a slaughterhouse? It should be used the glove like that
yeah,
on.
no, 100%. I think there's ethical meat consumption. I think it can be
How can
true.
it be ethical to kill an animal for something you don't need?
Because in some way, one species killing another species is natural. It's just not natural the way we do it.
But natural doesn't equate to ethics, does it?
Truth, and we are sentient, so we could just
Yeah.
stop doing it. I don't think that's very realistic, though, in the grand scheme. So I don't think
For the whole world to do it.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it's very realistic. We have all the resources required
We
to
do,
do
we
it.
do. We have enough food. We have
Yeah.
enough plants
Yeah.
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so why wouldn't it be realistic?
I think a lot of people just don't want to make the change.
Oh, that's a different thing, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people don't want to respect
Yeah.
women. That doesn't mean that they shouldn't, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
of course should.
100%.
But like, if we come back to the ethical side, how can it be ethical to kill an animal when there's no need for it?
No, I mean, I guess you're right.
Yeah, because it's just because it's natural doesn't make it ethical, right? Like rape is natural, infanticide is natural. None of those are ethical. None
Yeah.
of those are like,
I guess.
yeah. power, like abuse of power happens a lot in nature. Lions, they
Yes,
abuse their
exactly.
power over
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. That doesn't make abuse of power natural also, right?
True, 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 true,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So
Hey, I'm all for it.
you're all
I'm
for
all
it.
for it.
So how many more
I'm all for
animals
it.
should be exploited and killed for you from now on, since today?
Um, I mean, I have I really want to cut down on my general meat consumption. Make some. I think it's the small changes. I don't think perfectionism will lead us anywhere, but I
Oh,
think
that's
it's the
far from
small.
perfectionism, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's just small changes, um, which I already do, and which I just want to keep doing.
Well, let me ask you this: if I was a person who beats their wife every day, and you came to
Okay.
me and you
Okay.
said,
Well,
"Hey, it's kind of fucked up that you beat your wife," and I'm like, "You're right. I'll make small changes. I'll only beat her on Tuesdays. I'll use a lighter. I used to beat her with a pipe. I'm gonna beat her with a twig now, right?"
no, and I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but this rhetoric is not gonna get anyone. It's just gonna make people angry.
Well,
And
why
I
would it
think-
make you angry? Because in
No, I
reality,
think-
it's just an injustice towards somebody
Yeah.
else, and you're saying, "Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make small changes." I understand for you on your side, small changes imply like something, but on the other side, you're still committing an injustice. So that's the whole point of this example. It isn't
Yeah.
to compare what happens to women or happens to animals. It's far worse what happens to animals than what happens to women, but it's it's still an injustice either way, and an
It is an
injustice is bad
injustice.
to the individual who suffers from it, and it's the worst thing that they can suffer through, right? So me on the outside, I can judge that somebody
Yeah.
being shot in the leg, or somebody being have a finger cut. I can say, well, probably having your finger cut is worse. I can judge on the outside, but to each individual suffering from one of these,
Yeah.
they'll say that, hey, that's the worst thing that can happen, because they are the ones suffering from it.
100%.
So injustices need to be judged based on the victim side, not on the person
Yeah.
doing, right? So don't you think that on the victim side, you owe them to no longer consume animal products, no longer put them in this position?
If you look at it from that perspective, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So what's keeping you from looking at that perspective?
yeah. I don't really have an answer to that right now. You are
Okay.
right. You are right,
Yeah.
and I'm all for the cause. Just if you use a very aggressive rhetoric, there's a lot of people that
What
are
was
just
aggressive about what I said?
If you, for example, compare the violence against women to violence against animals, that is a very it's a very difficult topic, right? And people are going to shut off immediately. So if you
Why?
want to get more people to
Why did you
join
shut off with this
veganism,
one?
no, I didn't shut off because I know this kind of argument, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily use it, but I understand why you would use it because, of course, you can say it's the same thing.
Well, I need common values, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
most people agree that women should not be mistreated. Most
Yeah,
people don't agree that animals should not be mistreated.
Yeah.
Sorry, you.
Yeah. No, but hey, this is a great cause, yeah.
God damn it.
This is a great cause, yeah. Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, please stop putting animals in this position. It's not about me, it's about them, okay?
Yes.
You know already, Dominion. Maybe the
Dominion,
most
yeah.
important speech you'll ever hear will,
Yeah.
will help you out to understand the perspective. But you also have a thing there called Challenge 22. They hook you
Yes.
up with a nutritionist, they send you recipes
Cool.
every day, and they help you go vegan for free. Within your budget, within your lifestyle, within your
Very cool.
area,
I
wherever
like
you
that.
are.
I like
So
which
if,
one is
if
that?
you
Is
have
this here?
yeah, if you scan this QR code, it'll appear there. It's
Cool.
called Challenge 22.
Awesome.
Okay? Thank you so much. Let's
you.
respect animals, okay?
Yes.
Have a good one. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. it's- The first person we asked was the first person who already knew what it was. She's attempting to tone police to not make a change. Yeah. Yeah, some people do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can expect that. I'm learning to be a bit immune to this kind of stuff because people will always do that. It's just people what they want to do that. I think she's right if it's aggressive that people won't listen anymore. It's important to have a successful conversation. I think, people judging a conversation as aggressive will happen no matter how you speak. I've been as calm as possible right now, and she's like, well, if you're aggressive, I've never been aggressive. What are you talking about? I just made an example where the victim somehow triggers you because the victim is somebody you could yourself be. That's fine. Nothing I can do. That's the whole point about it, If you're the victim and you find it so awful for somebody to commit an injustice towards you, then surely you shouldn't do an injustice towards anybody else, because you don't want anybody else to be in that position, to be a victim. Nino asks, what are you doing in my country? Well, I live here, and it's my country also. And we can see many such examples. Wait, I've heard that in the past children were beaten so they would just eat their food. Yeah, even when they didn't want to, just because tradition said so. Yeah, that's true. That is true. What are you standing up for? Animals. You guys want to try a social experiment?
No, thank you.
Yeah. What are you doing right now? Trying to have conversations with people. Doing a social experiment. You'll see what the social experiment is about. But we gotta have some people. I don't want to give it away, so stick around. I'm gonna have some conversations. We're gonna ask them a little bit to see what they know, how they feel about things. So, yeah. Hey, BPM. BPM, what are you doing? You got a live stream going. Where are you from? Well, it's a difficult question.
No, I'm not.
I was born in Romania, but I live in the Netherlands. I'll simplify it. Only old people might want to talk. Yeah. Also, everybody. I'm not sure if you see it, but I got a mustache going. It's Movember, isn't it? You see my amazing mustache. Tom Selleck over here, everybody. Tom Selleck. No, you don't have anything, lol, says Dracalom. Shut up, Dracalom. Look at this. It's mustache. Don't be a hater. It's a mustache. It will grow bigger. Movember. Yeah, it just started. It's pretty big for it just started. I already feel it when I eat soup. I made some soup yesterday and it was like, damn. I had all soup in my mustache. How old are you? 38, Tannen. I don't see a mustache, bro. You have to look carefully. It's growing. Don't be dicks. It's growing. You're gonna see it. I don't even know who Joseph Mengele is, number one. And number two, I don't think you know who my grandfather was, or who, I had two grandfathers, so you don't know any of them who they were. But you want to make statements about my family so that you can feel good about your choice to oppress others. You're essentially committing an ad hominem fallacy by saying, well, see, the Chip's grandparents were X, therefore you shouldn't listen to any argument that Chip says. Nah, bro, that's an ad hominem. Even if my grandparents did do that, first of all, I don't know who that person is. I was born in Romania in a poor village. My parents come from a really poor village. You thinking that they were somehow related to some foreign person? Nah, bro. You guys want to have a conversation with me?
Why not?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Pardon?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Over there? Okay, thank you. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think this is?
That is a cow. That's a animal
Yeah.
insertion goal.
What do you think they use it for?
Many things.
Yeah, what's the most prevalent use?
Artificial insemination.
Exactly. How do you feel about that? They put their hands in the anus of a cow and then they inject semen in their vagina.
I mean, it depends. As much as as much as it isn't with what the cow's wishes to be artificially inseminated. Sometimes cattle farmers can't get lucky with.
But why do they have to do any of this?
What do you mean?
People gotta eat.
Because as
Do
much
we have
as
to eat cows?
Yeah,
Why?
thank good.
But that doesn't mean we have to eat them. If dogs are good, does that mean we have to eat dogs?
no.
There you go. So why would that mean for cows the same thing?
Because I like dogs and I like cows. So
Yeah, I understand that. But why would we have to eat cows? You said we have
Because
to.
I like them.
protein diet's important.
Okay, so if somebody likes dogs, then they have to eat dogs.
Well, then they can do that. I don't want to do
If
that.
they would like to eat humans, they have to eat humans.
Good for them.
Yeah. So you're okay with what Jeffrey Dahmer did, essentially.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I said,
Well, you just said it's okay.
I didn't
If
say
they want to
that.
do that, they should do that, right?
I don't know. I
No?
didn't say that, but I didn't say that's okay.
Okay. Do you think you can be healthy on a plant-based diet?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably.
Some
Maybe, I don't know.
individuals that doesn't work.
It may be a bit
Some
harder,
some
but I think
individuals get diseases where yes, protein injected into their blood can make them be sick. You know?
How can you inject? Why would you inject protein in your blood?
That's
Everybody,
not-
it makes
no.
everybody sick to inject protein in your blood.
No, when you don't, let's say you restrict and you go on a pure plant-based diet. You know,
There's no
Let's say
restriction,
let's say if there wasn't a problem with you eating anything in the world and you restricted to a plant-based diet, if you chose not to eat protein for a while, let's say you did eat
Who said
protein.
something about protein? Protein is available in all plants.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Why would it not be same? I'm bigger than both of
Well,
you guys. What are you talking about?
well,
And I'm a
don't-
plant-based diet.
Doesn't taste as good as a cheeseburger though.
Yeah. So yet again, do you think you need to
Yeah.
eat animal products?
Yeah.
You need to.
Yes.
What would happen if you don't?
My life would just be less enjoyable.
Okay. So you would just not enjoy life.
I would enjoy it less.
Yeah. If a cow isn't fisted, you enjoy your life less.
Well, it's just if that's what these. I understand. It's not ideal, man. It's not perfect. I agree. It's not ideal.
It's
Oh,
not
we
ideal.
gotta go.
It's not ideal.
Oscar's
So,
gotta
so why
go.
pay for cows to be fisted then?
We gotta go.
Huh?
I'm so
Why would you
sorry.
pay for
I
cows
don't. I
to be
don't.
fisted?
I'm from Australia. We don't really do that too much.
Yeah. You do.
Not too much.
You fist cows a lot. Yeah.
Not.
So why pay for cows to be fisted?
Huh?
Why pay for cows to be fisted?
I mean, tastes good.
Tastes good?
Yeah.
So it's justified
But
to
where-
rape
where-
cows
where-
because you get pleasure from it?
That's a bit deep, but you're deep in that a bit.
We gotta go.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
but
you're
know
doing, huh?
sorry,
You're
I have-
fisting
I
cows
have
because you
more
get pleasure
important
from it. This guy was high as fuck. It's interesting. Everybody knows what this is. Let's see what's going on next. Yeah. Let's see. So, okay, so everybody knows what it is. That means everybody becomes a little bit defensive first. Maybe we ask some questions ahead of time and then bring this out, okay? Let's do that. I'll do that first. I'll bring up some questions first and then we do it. Amsterdam? Yes, Amsterdam. Yeah, Australia is where Dominion was filmed. It's so funny. Oh no, accountability run.
What's the social experiment about?
Just ask you some questions, get you to think a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
You okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
How old are you?
I am 16.
16. I guess that's okay. I mean, that's kind of like, okay. Okay, you can come here so that you interview?
Yeah, of course.
What's your name?
Sergey.
Sergey. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So, Sergey, how do you feel about animals?
I love animals, to be honest.
You love animals?
My favorites are orangutans.
Orangutans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should be fisting animals?
Fisting.
Yeah. Like
Like-
putting our fist in their ass?
Not really, no.
Not really. Yeah. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
What do you think this is used for?
Dog poop.
No.
No?
No, so this is a glove
Yeah.
that they put it all the way to their shoulders. They do this, farmers do this, and they put their hands in the anus of a cow. Do you know why they do that?
To give birth. To help.
Well, not to give birth, no. They put that so that they can hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina.
Oh.
Why do you think they do that?
I guess maybe to. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not really educated on that topic.
To inseminate them.
Oh.
Yeah, so that they get pregnant.
Yeah.
But why would we want cows to get pregnant?
For more meat, I guess.
For more meat, you're right.
Yeah.
For milk to produce,
Yeah.
so that they produce milk. Do
Yeah.
you think that's fair to do to cows?
Not really, no. I think we should just let nature do its course.
Yeah, we should let nature do its course. But do you think
Yeah.
that if we're farming animals, are we letting nature do its course?
Not really, no.
No. And do you think we need to farm animals?
In a sense, yeah, no. Because I mean, if we were, I guess no. We need meat, right?
No, we don't.
We don't need meat. Why?
We can be healthy without it. We can be healthy without any animal product.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that I didn't know.
Yeah, that's fine. It's, you don't have to trust me on this one. You can look it up afterwards.
No, I'll look it up. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we were to, not farm animals, if we were not to, I guess, I don't know, kill them, then it'd be like overpopulation, right? I'm not really educated on this topic, so.
No, fair enough. But in reality, it can't be overpopulation because we control the breeding process. There's so many cows, chickens, and pigs because we breed them into existence. On their own, they wouldn't make so many. And if we just leave them alone, the population would probably get to 1% of what it is today because we repeatedly impregnate them. What do you think happens when we can no longer impregnate them, by the way?
Death?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cruel.
What do you think we do to the babies?
We raise them to be killed.
Well, the males, we raise them to be killed or we kill them
we
directly.
raise the females to be bred, right?
Yeah, and the females to be bred or
up.
to use them for milk,
Yeah, that's messed up. I mean, listen, I'm probably gonna, continue eating meat, I guess, about this, but this is really fucked up. This is really messed up.
So why continue doing it if it's fucked up?
I don't know, just kind of, I guess, I don't know, I'm afraid to change,
I can get that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so honest with it,
Yeah,
but not a lot of people are honest with this. I get that. I mean, it can be scary, because maybe you're not getting enough nutrients or anything. But if I provide you with resources, do you think you can maybe give it a try or something?
Yeah, sure, I'd give it a try, yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I feel like we have a responsibility, right? We can't just go around fisting
Killing
cows
them,
and killing animals because we want to or because we're scared, right? That would be unfair to them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have a vegetarian sister, so maybe I could, ask her about this.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, ask her about that. But let me give you a documentary. Let me give you a card that would have as a documentary to kind of see what I mean. There's this documentary called Dominion. If you scan this QR code, you also have a thing there called Challenge 2. I'll give you the card. Maybe give Dominion a watch. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm only 16, dude. I have free time.
Yeah. So until you watch it, do you think you can not consume any animal products until you watch Dominion?
I'll try. Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank
you.
you.
Have my YouTube channel and everything, okay?
What's it called?
It's That Chip Guy. If you
Chip
want to
Guy.
watch yourself back or anything, you can see there. Okay?
Bye.
Cheers. Have a good one. You're surprisingly open, yeah. I'm also trying not to push too much. With a mustache like this, people are gonna be like, what is this mustache gentleman saying?
Hello.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
good. You wanna have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, of course. Only 30 seconds, I think.
we
though.
live på TikTok.
We don't have much time.
You wanna come here, start your view?
Yes, please.
Okay. How do you guys feel about animals?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Do you think we should be fisting animals?
Fisting, as in.
As in putting our fists in their ass?
No.
No.
Let me show you something, okay?
Well, if.
It's on the
That's in a. We put it in a cow, right?
Oh, that's in a
Yeah.
cow.
Oh.
Yeah, so a farmer, what they do is they put their hands in all of this, and they put the hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina.
Oh, really?
It's called artificial insemination. Why do you think they do that?
Get more cows.
To get more cows,
make
and so that cows can
Well,
produce
you
milk.
need to get in the live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that's fair to do to cows? To fist them so that they get
How?
more,
So, do you know how much pain they go through when doing this?
I don't know. Does it matter? Like, if I fist a woman and she doesn't feel pain, does that make it okay?
If she likes it.
So if she consents to it.
What?
If she consents to it.
Yes.
But if she cannot consent,
I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
right? Cows
So-
cannot consent, so we can't just assume consent if they cannot consent, right?
All right. Let's talk about another thing than anal fisting, man. Do you
Yeah.
have any other questions?
Well, the question, because the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people don't know that when they buy dairy products like milk, like cheese, like all this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
they are paying for fisting of cows and killing of the babies and killing of the cows when they can no longer get pregnant.
All right. So, do we have any other?
Well, I'm here to speak for animals.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Do we have other things than anal fisting and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's fair for us to farm animals when we don't need to?
Don't we need to?
No. We can be healthy on a plant-based diet. We can wear clothes that are not made of leather. We don't need to go to zoos or stuff like that, right? All of these are just things we want to do, but not necessarily we need to do. So is it fair for us to
I
choose
agree
to
with
put
the
them in this
Zeus.
position?
We don't need Zeus, but
You need to get in the picture first. Otherwise, you don't have content. He needs the content, man.
It's not the content. It's about having conversations with
Oh,
people.
really?
Yeah. It's not a lot
The
of
first
people.
thing
I
you
don't
you
have a
asked,
big channel.
the first thing you said to me was, "Stay right here."
Yeah.
Can we see
because
what people are
if you,
commenting?
you can see afterwards. You can I'll give you the YouTube
Really?
channel, but I'm interested in
saying? Hi, guys.
guys. Let's have a conversation. You said you want to have a conversation. Not please don't touch the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Have you tried the bagel store?
Sure, but like I ask you yet again, what makes it fair to exploit and kill animals for products we don't need?
Question again, sorry.
But we do need some of it though.
No, we don't. No. I'm actually a nutritionist. We have empirical evidence out there, plenty of it, not just one source, that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet. So I'm healthy on a plant-based diet. I'm building muscle. I'm building strength. I'm becoming stronger every week. So I don't see any reason why we would ever need to consume animal products.
No.
Yeah. So if let's put it this way: if you find out that we don't need to consume animal products, would it be fair what we do to animals?
Sorry again.
If we
I'm
don't-
zoning out. Sorry, man.
It's okay. If we don't need to consume animal products, do you think it's fair what we do to them?
If we don't need it,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's right. I think it's a choice you can take yourself. If
So
you
it's
don't, if
fair
you want
to
to
the
live, if you want to
animals?
live, it's not about.
It's not fair.
That's not really. Let me answer your question first, though. I think it's if you want to be a vegetarian, I think you have the right to do that. Just like you have to eat meat, you can do that too.
But that's not what I'm asking you, because this is like an is-ought fallacy, where you're saying this is how it should be because this is how it is. Yeah, if I wanna exploit animals, I can, because the law allows me to. There's nothing forbidding me from it. What I'm asking it is, should that be the case? Should I be allowed to exploit and slaughter animals simply because I get pleasure from it?
No, I actually think you're into some of the right things. I want to say that I also think we should look into this matter a lot more, like the animal thing and stuff like that. The way they get slaughtered, and also the way that they are transported. For example, we come from Denmark, and the way they're transported to Poland just because it's cheaper. It's cheaper for them it's called Danish crown. They travel them all to
So
Poland.
you have a problem with the transport of animals, but you're okay with the killing of them? I'm just saying, man, like your actions, like imagine this. Imagine I say I respect women,
Yeah.
but then my actions would be I just go around slapping women's asses, disrespecting them all day long. What I say would mean nothing. It's what my actions that would eventually matter, right? You consume animal products. So if you have a problem with how animals are transported, but you still pay for it, isn't that a bit hypocritical?
I'm a vegan man.
You're vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
So
What makes you how long have you been vegan?
about 2 years.
2 years?
It's mainly because my family started to be vegan, and then I did it too.
What does it mean to be vegan?
It means that I don't consume animal products and don't do like eggs and dairy, milk and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's not being vegan is not about what you consume. It's about the animals. It's about respecting their rights. Just like it is being a feminist. means
Also, actually, it is a bit about what you consume too. Because for me, it was also
It's a
about
consequence
about
of it.
health too. Because
It's not about health.
Yes, it is about health. Because
No.
yes, it is. Because it
Doesn't
is.
that depend on the person
not.
though?
No. So being vegan is for the animals what being a feminist is for women. It means respecting their rights. Obviously, as a consequence of it, you're not going to eat their flesh, wear their skin, or stuff like that. But being vegan is about animal rights. I understand you don't eat any animal products, you're adopting a plant-based diet, and that's fine. And maybe you are also vegan because you don't wear leather or you don't put animals in this position, and that's also perfect. But what I'm telling you, being vegan is not about doing these actions. It's about respecting their rights, and as a consequence, you do these actions. See what I mean? Like a feminist would never be about me not beating up women. A feminist means I respect their rights.
All right, I didn't really hear. Sorry, kind of. Yeah. Well, I thank you so much for the. What do you have as signs here? I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me.
Okay. I don't know what to say about this conversation. I'll just give you a card, okay?
Yes.
What
can I do with this card?
I mean, if you're vegan already, that doesn't really help you, so I'll give it to you because you're not vegan. There's a documentary there called Dominion. It shows what animals go through. Maybe learn a little bit what's happening.
You should trust me, man.
Yeah, I know what they go through.
I'm a trustful guy.
Yeah. So
And it's sad, but
Please write in.
We don't need to do it.
We don't understand.
No, that's true.
the microphone is here, by the way, so if you speak in that direction,
So
it's
they.
not gonna-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Write in English, please, guys, because we don't understand Dutch. We want to hear what you guys want to say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping. Have an awesome day. Please don't
Idiots.
use animals. Leave
Mads,
animals
what the
alone.
fuck, Mads? Why are you being an asshole, man?
You have some haters on your
Hey, pizza.
live stream.
There's always
nice
haters.
technique.
That's why I don't think you should focus on what
think
the
he's
chat
talking about
necessarily
me.
is saying.
Don't focus on the haters.
That's why I'm trying to have conversations with people and not
Don't
focus
be
on the chat so
animal
much.
exploitation. Run. You guys look 100%. Yeah, but we're Danish, man, so we're not Dutch, but we're Scandinavian, yeah. MAGA.
vegan.
I'm about that too, man.
Run away.
Man skal spise en cheeseburger foran, bro.
Nah, let's respect everybody's rights. Let's not be MAGA.
Oh yeah, okay. Go vegan for the animals. Yeah,
your,
hummus knows it, man.
What's your name on
Animals feels
Instagram?
Real
Danish
chip guy.
bacon debate. Oh,
Huh?
Kevin,
Real
Kevin
chip
knows.
guy.
Kevin
Real.
knows. We transport a lot of that to other places too.
Real chip guy. Ah, okay.
Stop abusing animals. Florida. What's your favorite Danish food? Pro Array asked what my favorite Danish food is.
Like Q&A.
What is your Danish favorite
I
Danish?
think my favorite Danish food is flødeboller.
Flødeboller?
Yeah,
That's more like candy.
that's it.
What is that?
It's flødeboller. How would you say?
It's,
Whipped cream?
Are you Dutch?
Ish.
Ish. Made from tuna.
Say it again.
It's like whipped cream covered in chocolate.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the sauce, yes.
Yeah, tuna.
We'll kidnap you.
Are you from Denmark? Yeah, Edward will from Denmark, man. Is she single? You wanna tell him, brother?
Well, here we go.
Nej, vi skal lige læse nogle kommentarer. So how many people have you talked to yet?
Oh, you're the second, I think.
Oh, really?
Or the third, yeah.
Girlfriend's too pretty for you,
She
dude.
loves
Man,
black
I'm not.
Guys, stop
We're not-
being
we're-
misogynist over there in the chat.
Ej, nu
She
går jeg.
skriver, does she love black men? Eller sådan noget.
Like not vegan shit. I am vegan, man.
Sorry about that. That's just how the chat is.
Welcome. Why are you vegan?
Bitch eats me.
Just bring it in numbers. All right.
Bitch eats me.
Have you guys tried this? The bagel store. It's pretty good here in Amsterdam. Second time here.
Thank you for stopping by. Let me have more
Yeah,
conversations.
yes, of course, of
okay,
course.
thank you. Have
Can I
a
watch
good one.
from here?
Sure, you can watch
What
from
are you
there. if
talking
you want.
about when there's no one here?
I don't know, just what the chat's saying.
Chat
You guys want to have a
we,
conversation with me?
we got about 60. We got about 60 more from our little interview, man. We only had
That's nice,
we only
yeah.
had on 100 when we started.
That's
now
okay.
we're
Sometimes
161.
people come in and out. It doesn't.
Some people are saying don't go, man. You know that?
I don't care, man.
Nah, bro,
I don't
it's
care.
not-
I'm here to
you-
speak about animals.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know-
here
I know
for.
it.
I'm not.
I know-
I'm not
I
here
know.
for you to
I know,
sit
but
here
we're
and
also, we're also
and have
about
a
getting the
conversation.
content. We need the content.
I don't need
Bro,
the content.
yes.
I'm not doing this
Bro,
for
you need the
content. I'm doing
content.
this for the animals, as
No,
I
bro,
explained to
bro,
you.
I'm not gonna move.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to take you live. What did you say?
I thought you said you had only 30 seconds to speak.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. You got me.
So
on that
you
one.
lied.
You got me on that one.
So did you
No.
lie on everything else
No,
you said?
It's just because we're going to a museum right now. Right now we're next to what's the museum called?
Rijksmuseum.
Rijksmuseum. Right now we're going to the Rijksmuseum. Thank you so much, man. What was your name?
Chip.
See you, man.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
You guys want to have a conversation with me?
Yes.
How old are you?
We are 17.
17. Are you okay being live on YouTube? You want to come here so that you interview? What are your names?
Silas.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
I'm Marvin. Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Denmark.
Denmark?
Yeah.
Oh, the same as these guys.
We're with them.
Oh, you're with them?
Yeah.
How do you feel about fisting animals?
Fisting animals?
Yeah.
Like fist in the ass? Like,
Yeah.
It's a little bit crazy when you think about it in that way, but it's like naturally, I think it's a part of the history.
So, you know what this is?
Yeah, horse. You go up in horse and fuck.
No. So we take this whole thing. A farmer puts this, then puts the hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, and then they inject bull semen in their vagina.
Oh.
It's crazy.
It's called artificial insemination. Do you know why they do that?
No.
Because they want to inseminate the cow so that she gets pregnant, so that she produces milk, so that she gets more cows.
Oh.
That's part of animal agriculture. Do you think it's fair to do this to them?
No.
No, yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, but we need to keep it as natural as possible.
yeah.
Do we need to farm animals?
farm animals? Yeah, we need to.
Why do we need to farm
Because
animals?
we need to have food. You know.
Do you think we can have food without farming animals?
I think it's a.
We can make because we use many accessories now, like things on. How do I say? We use things on getting the plants and stuff we eat outside, like animals. And we also use a lot of things on that. So I don't. Maybe animals is it's a good way to also get full body. Yeah.
So do we need to eat animals?
I think so, yeah.
If you found out that we don't need to eat animals or animal products, dude, can you? No, please, dude, no, please stop it, stop. You think we need to consume animal products?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do think because they have protein and a lot of healthy nutrients, and there's about
I think in countries, maybe like in more poor countries, they do need it because they can reproduce the animals. But I think maybe in some richer countries they can cut down on it.
So, do you think you can get all your nutrients from plants? That's the question.
I don't.
Yeah, today maybe yes.
Yeah.
But actually, the nutrients from plants like protein aren't the same as in animals, so I don't think that.
Why would that matter? There you get protein.
Yeah, but still, the quality of the protein is still better in animals than.
Why would that
plants.
matter?
Because you need protein.
Yeah.
If you don't have protein, your body will decompose and yeah.
How many grams of protein did you have yesterday?
I think I take protein shakes, which come from milk, and I had like I think 160.
There you go. I had above 200, so you can definitely get protein.
Yeah, but again, it's the quality. What did you eat?
I don't. So first of all, quality of the protein does not matter. That this whole quality of the protein. What exactly makes a protein more higher in quality than another?
The way your body takes it in.
Yeah. So your body it breaks down protein into amino acids because that's what they are. They're amino acids, and it uses all the amino acids that you need. It's not gonna break down the protein differently. It's just that with plants, dude, please stop it. What the fuck, man?
Please, man. Sorry, that's what my.
Dude, look at you also threw that on the ground. What the fuck?
Really? Sorry. I'm not about that though. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a very childish thing, but
Yeah, they're just stupid boys.
Yeah, we don't need to consume animal products. You can get plenty of protein on a plant-based diet. You can build muscle on a plant-based diet. You can be healthy on a plant-based diet. You can do all the things that you need. Is it fair to kill an animal knowing that there's no need for it?
I think not in the richer countries, but yeah, in the poorer countries, yes.
In the poorer countries, yes.
Yes, because in
If there is no need.
yeah, if there's need, yes, but if there's no need, maybe.
What about insects? Insects, do you think they need to live like?
If they have an experience of the world, yeah. You have an experience of the world. He has an
What
experience
about
of
plants?
the world. Plants don't have an experience of the world because they don't have a brain.
But then we're eating the animals' food.
No, we're not. No. We're
Wow.
just eating food that we eat.
But tell me, how can you produce enough food for the whole world?
Oh, on a plant-based
Yeah,
diet?
just on plants.
You actually would produce. You could produce on the same amount of land, to feed 10 billion people, not just 8 as we are today, because a lot of the times we forget that in order to create animals, we have to feed them, so we have to grow crops to feed them. So you would actually be producing a lot more if you didn't grow crops for the animals, but grew food directly for the humans. It takes between 3 to 10 times more land to produce 1 gram of animal protein versus 1 gram of plant protein. Yeah, so it's considerably more inefficient to
But
produce animal
I
products.
think also a part of it is like people think like below dogs, cats, and that they don't have like a brain, the animals. So yeah,
It doesn't matter what people think, because if I think Danish people don't have a brain, it doesn't justify me killing Danish people, does it?
Because I think that has a part of it, like what the people think. Because if many people want to go like plant-based food, I think the majority do that.
Sure, but that's not factual, right? Like at the end of the day, these animals do have an experience of the world. They do have a brain. They have the same level of intelligence of our cats or dogs.
Yes,
And
but
we force
often-
them into slaughterhouses for something we don't need. Is that fair?
For the animals, if they don't have a brain or if they have a brain, is different. But I think no.
I mean, the animals we farm definitely have a brain.
yeah,
you know
but
that.
like conscious, like
They're conscious, yeah.
yeah, but like.
But they don't have the same
They like feel like a ape
access
or
to the brain. Like we as human, we have access to about.
Do you have a
20%?
prefrontal cortex that makes decisions?
Yeah.
Does an animal have that?
Probably, but they don't think as much as we do.
So if we find a human being who thinks just as much as an animal does, it's okay to kill them?
I
Because
mean,
they don't think as much as we all do?
hvad hedder det på engelsk, det der... Hvad?
What does the chat think?
Doesn't matter what the chat thinks. Okay, this conversation is
but
going nowhere.
yeah,
It's all
we
just
don't know
going
what
south.
to
I'll
say
give you a
because-
card. That's fine. I'm trying to ask you questions, but
Yeah, of
it's
course. But
difficult.
what is your goal?
Just
What is your goal?
I want people to stop exploiting animals. That's my goal. I want people to respect animals' rights, because you may go into a supermarket, you may go to a restaurant, and you're going to buy an animal product, and nothing's going to happen to you. You're just going to be enjoying a meal. And if you choose a plant-based product, maybe you like it a little bit less at first, and eventually you do like it just as much. And maybe you don't know how to accomplish a successful plant-based diet at first, but you learn about it. But on the other side,
struggle.
the animals get exploited, slaughtered, treated like objects, raped, and all this kind of stuff. So I don't think it's fair for us to put them in that situation, because you yourself wouldn't want to be in that situation. And all the things you're saying about animals, I can also say them about you. There's no reason for me to say, like, I can ignore facts and say Danish people, they don't really have that much of a conscience as much as Dutch people do. So it's okay to exploit and slaughter them. Danish people don't, you see, like, I can always create things that don't mean anything, right? At the end of the day, we all deserve to live, because we all have an experience of the world. So,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. That's true.
that's all I'm saying. There you go. You have my YouTube channel and the documentary there called The Menu, okay?
Thank you.
For stopping by. Have a good one. I have to rearrange the signs. These guys just came in. Like, what the fuck, man? That guy was an asshole. I really hate bullies. That guy was a bully. Like, he took my signs. What the fuck? Like, you can't just go around taking people's shit, man. You can't just go around doing that. That's not nice. It's just not nice. That's okay. I'm gonna continue doing it either way, and I'm not gonna let some assholes bog me down. I'm on a mission. We're doing an experiment. We're gonna see how it works with that glove, and yeah, go from there. Tell tigers not to eat meat. I mean, do you think I can talk to tigers? Do you think tigers have choices like you do? Do you think tigers are not obligate carnivores? Do you think you're an obligate carnivore? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe ask yourself these questions before you make these statements. Just saying. But I appreciate you asking the question. You guys want to have a conversation with me?
No, thank you.
Animals?
Animals?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a live stream. Oh.
Have a good one. Somebody said I can think you can talk to tigers. Nah, you can't, bro. I mean, you can try to talk to objects and tigers and poles and cars and whatever. They can't understand it. You have the opposite of a mustache? What are you talking about, man? This is an amazing mustache. Look at it. The best mustache ever. You guys are just haters. This is the best mustache ever. Look at it. I know it's small, it's gonna grow. Shut up. That's what she said. I know. People are not animals. Humans are animals. Yes, we are. We're animals of the species Homo sapiens.
Sonra havalimanında gördüm çocuk baktı mı?
The mustache sure is mustaching. I don't know what that means, but sure, why not? It's okay. You know what? We'll check it out at the end of the month and see where it is, and you'll see. At the end of the month, I'll be Tom Selleck all the way. Wanna try it? People are not animals. Yeah, humans are animals of the species Homo sapiens, as I explained. But, you know, you need to have a little bit of biological knowledge. Hey, Pixie, nice to see you here. Must do the gym stream with that mustache. Yeah. It's difficult to do a stream in the gym. I sent an email, but I got no response yet. I can record. I'm allowed to record, but I'm not allowed to stream per se. What's up?
Can we go back in the chat?
No, thank you.
No, please.
No,
What if we bring another guy?
no, dude. Just leave me alone. Stop bullying me, please.
Bullying.
Yeah, this is bullying. This is literally bullying. You took down my signs. You took my sign.
Maybe.
Please
I
stop
didn't take your
it.
sign. I wanted to
Okay.
stand behind.
Sure.
I wanted to stand with you, man.
You just said you had 30 seconds. You stayed for 20 minutes, and now you're coming back doing some more. Just go about your day. Why do you need to do this?
So you're picking your audience.
Well, no, I'm not
don't wanna
picking my
have a
audience.
critical
I don't want.
conversation.
I don't want to have conversations with him. If you want to have a conversation
I'm
with
standing behind the
me,
camera. I'm standing behind the camera. I took another guy with me.
Yeah,
God
let's
damn
do
it.
a conversation.
sure. Can you come here in the stream?
He'll join soon.
Okay, I'm sure you know what the subject is.
Not really, actually.
Okay, what morally justifies exploiting animals?
Explaining animals.
Exploiting animals.
Well, we as a species needs to survive. And are we gonna
it's the
kill?
best source of to get any source of protein.
Can we be healthy on a plant-based diet?
Sure.
Yeah. So we don't
can.
need it to survive.
There's
that-
multiple of nutrients that we don't get in any other way than from meat.
Name them.
I can name them. There's above 50.
Name them.
Can you name them?
No, because there's none. Any nutrients that you can get on any form of animal product, you can get from a plant-based product.
What non-animal product should we get instead of meat as a
Please don't touch the
substitute?
Say it again.
What should we get instead of meat then?
Just plant-based products. You can just eat
What plant-based
But how do we make
Tofu,
plant-based
tempeh,
products?
soy chunks,
So,
whatever
in
you
your
want.
opinion, the whole infrastructure around our current way of getting food is going to be changed totally,
Should
and
be
we are going,
changed.
and we are going to spend billions on that instead of
Chip, you need to. If you want to see them, you need to.
Hi, Chip. We're from Denmark. How are you doing?
Yeah, go on. So,
Yes, please.
So you know that the agriculture about all those products you mentioned right before, how to make them, it kills at least so many species of animals. So just because
all this that's made of soy, correct?
yeah,
Okay. What
So-
do we make most of the soy for?
but that's not correct.
What do we make
That-
most of the soy for?
Okay,
Sorry?
so what
What do we
kill-
make most of the soy for?
What kills more animals? Slaughtering beef or farming?
Farming animals.
You know
why?
how many
Why?
people that
No,
can
wait,
live
wait,
on?
wait. Why?
Why? Because
What of all the bugs?
Let me explain.
and things that
Let me
live in the
explain.
soybeans?
What do you think is fed to
Pesticides
cows,
and stuff
chickens,
like that.
and pigs?
That doesn't kill
This,
animals.
this is called the crop death argument. What do you think is fed to cows, chickens, and pigs?
Yeah.
It's fair.
What is fed to cows, chickens, and pigs?
Well, if you're gonna feed a whole human
What is
race,
fed to cow, chickens, and pigs?
Corn.
corn.
Corn and soy.
Yeah,
No,
but
corn-
what takes up more space?
Yeah. So we have to grow. So any form of death that are happening, since we have to grow more land to produce that, obviously there's going to be more crop deaths happening when you when you produce animal products. This isn't an opinion. It's pretty simple. It takes between 3 to 8 times more land to produce 1 gram of animal protein versus 1 gram of plant protein. And thus, if all that land is land where we kill, as you say, bugs, rodents, and all that, we kill between 3 to 8 times more bugs, rodents, and all that.
Well, 1 square kilometer of
You gotta go to
corn
factory.
can feed the same as 1 cow. So, how does that justify using up land? Your argument.
Did you
has
understand
no-
what I'm saying? It takes
has
between
no-
3 to 8 times more land to produce 1 gram of animal protein than 1 gram of plant protein.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if you eliminate all cows, then you gotta have even more food.
Yeah, you're gonna
going-
have more food.
All
Yeah,
of the fields they're gonna be filled up. All
yeah,
of-
we're gonna have a lot more food. Yeah. So if we don't farm animals, we're gonna have a lot more
no,
food
no,
for
no.
us.
The,
indeed.
the amount of food you get out of farming
Would be a lot more,
instead
yeah.
of killing cows.
Yeah, it would be a
is-
lot more.
No, it would be less.
We have the empirical evidence for this. Let's just pull up your phone. Why
You-
would
you-
we
you
even
can-
debate? Pull up your phone and ask him. My phone
One
is over
cow
there.
can feed me for over 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but do you want? Okay. Do you know what the trophic chain is?
The what?
The trophic chain.
The
Some
trophic
people
chain?
name it the food chain. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, it's in the shape of a pyramid, right? Why is it in the shape of a pyramid?
It's
Because
the most
we're at the top.
essential.
We're the smartest species.
No.
On,
We're not
It's
on
not
top,
that one.
first of all.
Not that one.
We're not on top. And why is it in the shape of a pyramid?
Which one? You're talking about the food pyramid?
Not the food pyramid. I said the food chain or the trophic chain. Why?
Skal vi kaste dem i vandet?
That was spørgsmålet.
Sorry, what?
It's the food chain thing he was talking
Yeah, what
about.
about it? Sorry. Can I join the chat, Chip?
Sure.
Is it all right? Thank you so much. I'm back, chat. Hi, guys. Woo! I'm back. All right, we're back. Hi, man. What was the
what is
question?
the
Sorry.
food chain?
The food chain. It's shaped like a pyramid, just like you said. It's
Why?
Because it's a build on hierarchy.
Yeah, so it's not about, but it's a hierarchy just means
Yeah.
top to
The
bottom.
top, you're
yeah.
the longer.
So
you
why
go,
is it bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top?
Again, sorry.
Why is it bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top?
Because it's the I know that answer. It's just hard for me to explain it in English. But it's because the people, it goes because it's the food chain and it goes from the smaller. Hvordan skal jeg sige det her?
It's about energy. I'll just say it.
Nej,
I'll just say it. It's easy. It's about energy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The animal. So the bottom is the plants who get the energy from the sun. They get a fuck ton of energy from it. That's why it's the biggest. Then the next is the people or the individuals who eat the plants get more energy from it. Then the people who eat those animals, they get less energy, and so on all the way to the top. They get less and less energy. So if we ate the plants directly, we could get more energy from the same amount of plants. So when you're saying if you eat a cow, you're essentially saying you're at the third level. You would always get less energy than if you ate all the food that you fed to the cow directly.
Whoa, mess.
Damn. Could you explain to me why?
Chat, did he just beat us?
When I have oats for breakfast compared to if I have steak and eggs for breakfast,
Eliminated us.
I have 100 times more. I feel like I have 100 times more of energy when I had steak and eggs for
I don't know
breakfast
how many calories you eat for each, how many protein, how if you equate for any of the macronutrients about that. Like it's like saying, well, if I'm eating a fruit or I'm eating a steak, why am I having more energy? Because a fruit doesn't have as many calories as a steak does. Please don't touch the phone. So I don't know how much energy you're having. You're probably not eating. Sure. You're probably not eating enough energy. You're not eating enough calories. You're not eating enough macronutrients. Like, I don't know, steak also has fat. You're just eating some complex carbohydrates when you're eating oats. So I'm not sure if you're pairing with a healthy source of fat with a little bit of protein also, because oats are not a good source of protein. But if you were to add protein and a bit of fat, and with the oats, you would have no issues.
So on a health point of view, would you recommend to eat steak and eggs instead of oats for breakfast?
From a health point of view, I would never recommend eating steak and eggs.
Why
I'm a
not?
nutritionist because, first of all, red meat is associated with colon cancer. We have it's a strong correlation. We already know that it causes colon cancer, right? It's most likely it's a high confidence that it causes
soy
colon
product
cancer.
and tofu products related is also
No, it doesn't. Let me explain also.
Real quick, can I take the sign and stand behind? Because I feel like if we have me behind you, I think we're
No, just leave
it's
it
gonna
there,
be a
please.
bigger statement.
No, just leave it there.
I'm gonna actually. Can I add a comment?
And with eggs, you get saturated fat. Saturated fat is the leading cause of LDL increase, which is also correlated with ApoB increase, which is correlated with heart disease.
And
the number one killer worldwide.
What's your sources on that?
Look it up your phone. I don't have them with me because my phone is over there, but I do have the sources on my phone, yes.
Can we see them?
You can look it up yourself, but my phone is over there. I'm live streaming to it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I have to print this. I guess I have to print these studies because
That would
you
probably
cannot
be
translate.
a
But like,
good idea.
it's pretty easy. You have a phone. You can pull up your phone and ask ChatGPT if you don't believe me.
Yeah, my phone
Look
is
it up
off,
yourself. So
Can I add an argument?
That's a yes.
That's a yes right there. Okay. I'm actually gonna.
Like this, it means, yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I'm actually gonna partially agree with you because plant-based diet is also a good thing, but I think like the way we get our energy for the homes and for electricity and stuff like that like we don't build a million solar cells. Why? Because we can't get all of our energy from one source because that's unstable. If there's no sun,
how is
then
that related to exploiting?
I'm gonna come
animals?
to that in a moment because if the cows get sick, of course we need to have a backup. Okay, can we have?
I'm listening.
Yeah, good, thanks. Because then we're not gonna have the source of energy coming from.
Please don't
one
be
place.
disrespectful doing this kind of stuff to me, okay?
Okay. Can you look at me in the eyes when we're
No.
talking now? No. Don't remove those sunglasses also.
No. So please make your statement.
Well, I don't think I wanna.
Because this is.
I haven't looked
This
you
is,
in the eyes
this is
every
an-
single conversations we had, and just because I have a problem looking
You don't
in
even
the
have the
eye-
sun. You have the sunglasses on.
Yeah, I have the
Are you back
sunglasses
there?
on because there's the sun.
Are you in there?
Dude, please don't start bullying me also. What is it with you guys bullying me and other animals? Like, what is it about that? What makes you think it's okay to bully animals? I don't get it.
I'm not bullying animals.
I don't get it. You started with this nonsense. You
You
started with this nonsense that you can't be healthy on a plant-based diet
but
without
it's also
having
not
any
okay
empirical evidence behind it. Pull up your fucking phone and look that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Okay,
Then you
alright.
start this saying that, oh no, we can't feed the world with
I just
that.
have to
And I
understand
explained
one
to you
thing.
that you can feed the world with that without having any form of knowledge about the fucking trophic chain or food chain that most people use. And now you're coming at me by saying, hey, look at me in the eye, all bullshit, while you're making a dumb argument about how we use energy to power our houses
Guys, this is
and
what's wrong with the
justifying
planet
that
right
to
now.
bully and
People
exploit
are
animals.
talking from the
Jesus
feelings,
fucking Christ,
not
man.
real
Why are you
arguments.
getting mad at people feeding meat, bro?
I'm getting mad for this asshole for bullying
He's
me.
not an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
He's not
He's a
bullying
pretty
you.
nice
Sorry,
guy, though.
sorry.
Well, maybe you shouldn't bully if you're a nice guy. That's not a
tell me
good
like
So
the
nice thing
animals.
to
ethically,
do.
you think it's wrong to kill a cow to eat it?
Ethically, I think it's wrong to kill a cow when you don't need
just
to.
yes or no?
When you don't need to. Do you understand the need factor?
But if I want a ribeye steak, I need to kill a cow.
You don't need to. You don't need a ribeye steak. If
I
let me
do
put it this
need-
way.
I do
If I say let me
Sir, I do need it.
let me
I do
explain it
need
to you.
that steak.
Let me explain to you. If I say I need to eat human flesh, that means I have to kill a human. I need it, and it's justified,
but I
right?
don't hope you would need that.
Right,
That's a bit weird.
Why would that be weird? It's the same. I
Why-
want to
why
kill
would
an
that be weird?
individual.
That-
Yeah.
That's cannibalism.
And why would that be bad? Why is cannibalism bad?
I don't know. It's weird to eat the same animal as yourself.
Yeah. Who cares about that? Why is
We
it bad?
need to get in the frame, you know.
No, I don't care
Yes.
about that. Why is it bad?
Oh shit, Daniela, hun ringer til mig.
Are you from a
Hello,
political
Emil
party?
speaking.
No, I'm not from a political party. I'm trying to speak up for animals, but you guys are just coming in here trying to bully me and trying to
Again,
justify
it's
the
about
bullying.
feelings now. Now it's feelings, not arguments.
Yeah, okay.
What arguments? I made all the arguments against every single thing
Where
you
was the
said.
paper? You didn't have the
I
evidence.
told you my
Where
phone
is
is
it?
over
Alright.
there.
We-
You
we-
can bring
we
up,
so
pull up
need
your
to-
phone.
What would we
Crying
get out of
out
this?
loud.
Next time,
Take
Chip.
care.
Next
Oh,
time,
no, just
Chip.
leave me alone. No,
Next time,
no,
Chip.
no,
Next
no,
time you
no.
need-
I'm done.
next time
I'm
you
done.
need-
I'm done.
Next
I'm
time,
done.
Chip, bring a
Please
phone
leave
out.
me
Bring an
alone.
extra
Please
phone
leave
so
me
we can
alone.
verify
Please leave me
it.
alone. Go away.
Subscribe and unfollow.
Go away.
Bye, guys.
Go
I
away.
think it's right there, isn't it?
Go away.
Go buy
Go
some
away.
steak, everyone.
Go away. Go away. Stop being animal abusers. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is wrong with people today? Oh God. What the fuck is wrong with people? This is the world we want to live in. I want to have conversations with people and they start bullying and acting like jackasses and like assholes. Is this really the type of conversations we want to have today in this world? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is it? I don't get it. I don't get what the fuck is this. Yeah, best episode ever. Yeah, sure. Let's bully the vegan who wants to speak up for animals. That will be the greatest thing ever. Let's bully the guy who is trying literally to make the world a better place for everyone. Let's bully him. Yeah, we're bigger men. We feel bigger when we bully people. Ugh. Next, they are too stupid and weak for justice. Hey, thank you so much, Renee. God damn it, man. Okay, I think I need a minute to calm down because these people really annoy me. It's also warm as shit. It's so difficult to read the screen, huh? The sun is coming directly at me. I wonder how often he gets beat up. Listen, bro, I'm not a violent person, but if it comes to it, I can be violent also. I don't think that's the point, is it? This isn't the world we want to live in. It's not a world where, oh, I'm going to bully somebody, and because he has a different opinion than me, then it's okay to bully them. No, it's not. This whole oh look me in the eye type of nonsense. Fuck off! I don't want to look me in the eye.
later today, sure, if that's alright. But just so you know,
Jesus Christ! It's so demeaning too to behave like this. The fuck is the point? Why even do that? Don't be violent. Just be less sensitive. Hey, first of all, I'm not sensitive. First of all, second, I don't think it's a nice behavior for somebody to come in here and after several times repeating to leave me alone, that they just cannot respect my consent to leave me alone. And then when I finally have a conversations with them, that they behave like a jackass and pull up the most illogical, nonsensical things, all the meanwhile, while doing stuff like, oh, look me in the eye and bullshit. That's not nice, okay? I have conversations with people. It's literally easy. I converse with people. I don't go around making signs of people like, oh, you're a fucking loser or something. No, I just have conversations with people, explaining to them what they are, and I try to be factual about it. If somebody's an animal abuser, they're an animal abuser. It's as easy as that. I'm trying all this bullshit nonsense. Fucking bullies. I'm just okay, I'm sensitive. Who gives a shit? Why is it bad to be sensitive? Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I'm sensitive. Fair, I'm sensitive. There you go. Why is that bad all of a sudden? I'm sensitive to injustice. That's what it is. When I see an injustice happening, even if it's happening to me or somebody else, I'm sensitive to it. It's unfair. That's what. Who gives a shit? What makes you exploit and slaughter innocent animals for optional product? He's coming out of the closet trans? That's fine. Why is that bad to be a trans? I'm not, but why would that be bad if I were? Why do you have a problem with being trans? Are you a transphobe?
No.
Do you have a problem with people expressing their gender however they want to? Is that it? Are you so insecure in your own gender that you have a problem when people express their gender differently than you? Hmm? Well, thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate you being here. And I hope you won't bully people like these people who are trying to bully me. I'm very aggressive. It's so funny to me that, like, some of you, like it's so funny for me that some of you, like, it's insane that you can literally hear the motivated reasoning by looking at the chat, because some of you are saying I'm aggressive and some of you are saying I'm sensitive. Those two do not go hand in hand. I hope you realize that, right? So this just proves the motivated reasoning that you guys have. But it's not about myself. You can call me whatever you want, sensitive, aggressive, everything in between if you want that. That's fine. Ugly, I don't give a shit, okay? Call me all that stuff. I'm here to speak up for the animals. The question is, why would you choose to exploit and slaughter innocent animals for optional products? That's what we're here to discuss. Not myself, not Amsterdam, not everything else. Sometimes I indulge in the conversations and I have them with me, but at the end of the day, I'm here to speak for animals, okay? So if you guys want to speak on the behalf of animals, what makes it fair to exploit and slaughter innocent animals for optional products? Please say that. Otherwise, I'm just not going to engage with other conversations. It's as simple as that. Monica says, Chip, you are vegan. I know that. Martin says it's important to be sensitive. I appreciate you, Martin. Yeah, it's important to relate. Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?
Depends.
What does it depend on?
Depends on what about the conversation is going.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Okay, YouTube or TikTok?
YouTube.
Okay.
You want to come here, sit there here? What's your name?
Isaura.
Isara, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm born in Suriname, and I lived my whole life already here since baby.
Love
when
it.
my mom came.
Love it. I've been living for 10 years here, so I get it.
Okay, and you're born?
I was born in Romania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the
Yeah?
animals. How do you feel about animals?
We need them. They are good that they are on the world, but I don't like to touch them. I don't like that. Not dogs, no cats, no birds. I don't like to touch them, but
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Do you think we should exploit them, treat them like objects?
And you mean object? They are animals.
Yeah.
So you have to live their own life. So how we as people want to live our own life.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
do you
it's
think
the
that?
same like the birds that are here. A lot of people they put food outside for the birds, let it go and eat. The birds can find their own food.
Yeah.
Then if you don't give them, you don't have rats.
Yeah. So, for example, do you think it's okay to farm animals?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends. For
Do you think
me,
we need to?
Not here in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, do you think that farming them is unfair towards them?
Unfair for the animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and do you think we should be fair to animals?
Have to. We have to be fair.
We have to be
them.
fair.
Have
Right.
to.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then, do you think that we as individuals then have the duty to not pay for animal products?
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat pork. I don't eat cow.
Do you eat milk, cheese, drink milk or cheese?
Sometimes.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Hold this for a second. So I'm gonna show you. I just realized I don't have it on me. I had it in my coat. So, what do you think this is?
I was inside of us. Yeah, I know. It takes almost 72 hours before something of meat goes out of your stomach. Something like that?
No. So this is a glove
Yeah.
that farmers use or or veterinarians use, and they put the hands in the anus of a cow.
Yeah, I know.
They hold their cervix and then they inject semen in their
Yeah.
vagina. It's called artificial insemination. Why do you think they do that?
I really don't know. I see it when I see it. I see it when they want to help. Yeah, when I see it, I really don't know why they always go there.
Yeah, because
Tell me.
they want the cows to get pregnant so that the cows can produce milk.
Okay, because you see Dr. Paul on
No,
TV. You
no.
have.
I don't watch TV. Sorry.
Okay, on TV, Dr. Paul came. He was specialist animal arts.
Yeah.
And every time when he go to a farmer, first thing he does, the moment when he see the cow, wham.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do that to hold their cervix so that they can inject semen in their vagina.
Okay.
Because, it's non-consensual, so they
Yeah.
have to hold the cervix to do that. Yeah, the babies are 9 months after the babies are born, right? And we want to get the milk out of the cow because that's why we do it. We separate the babies from the mother, but why do you think we do that?
I think the people who likes the animal, who want the treatment for the animals to be good, or the people who want to make money with the animals.
Well, yeah, the people who like animals don't want this to happen to animals, right? Like it's not
Okay.
it's not
It's
fair.
not fair.
It's not fair to inseminate a cow so that we can get their milk, right?
Yeah.
Because the milk
So
she makes the
now
milk for the baby.
To take care of that, you take the lamb from the mother
Yeah.
to save the child.
Yeah, you take them away so that you can take the milk.
Oh no, toch? It's not good, eh?
It's not good. Yeah, have you been to Amsterdam, Sebos, here in Amsterdam?
A few times.
There's a goat farm there,
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you go there next time, you can check it out because you'll see that there's only women, and all the women are kept separate from the children. You'll see that they're in a different pen.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because if the children stay with the mothers, they drink the milk, so they want to milk them themselves. You can also see in the corner there's a machine where you see exactly what they feed them. It's
Yeah.
a formula with a dust that they add water to it. And you can also, as I said, there's only women. There's maybe one or two males because the males get killed
Yeah.
because they don't produce milk. And in the babies, you'll also see a separation between women and male, and that's because the males will either get killed or sent
Yeah.
off to somewhere else, right? Do you
Yeah.
think it's fair to do this to them?
To the animals, no.
But do you think you have
We
some?
as people, we have to shame ourselves.
I agree with you. Do you think you have some responsibility if you buy cheese or milk or this kind of products for this happening?
I try to do my best, really, but sometimes behavior goes before that you think.
Yeah, I see.
You
what
see,
you mean. It's like a
Because
habit. Yeah.
when you're little, you don't know those kind of things. So when you raise up, you see some kinds of things in life. Then you think about it. That hey, if I leave this, how I will feel. If I leave this, and then you see that it's better, but it's difficult, especially if nobody learned you before. And now I'm 53, so to stop immediately in one time with everything. It's possible, but difficult. Yeah.
I can provide you resources to help you with that. The question
Yeah.
is, would you want to stop? Because it's not. I understand that on our side we get some
Yeah.
enjoyment from eating these products, but what happens to them is far worse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
so,
sure.
So it's about them. Like, do you think you could stop for them? Because I'll give you resources to help you with that.
Because of that, I already stopped with
Eat with meat.
meat
And, yeah.
already for many, many, many years, and sometimes I buy the eggs, and then when I'm at home, then I think, oh shit.
It's pretty bad also with
Yeah,
eggs. Yeah.
but you cannot throw them away.
You cannot,
You see, and
I see
I'm
when it
gonna
comes-
do more my best.
Let me do this. I'll give you a card
Yeah.
to help you out. So there's a documentary here called Dominion.
Yeah.
They show what animals go through. Can you watch that?
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And you also have a thing there called Challenge 22.
Yeah.
They hook you up with a nutritionist. They send you recipes every day. And they help
Okay.
you go vegan for free.
Okay, because I eat a lot of vegan, eh?
It's
Just
everything
now
you
I'm
need.
finished making my vegetables to eat.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Watch Dominion and, all
Okay.
animals deserve to live, even if
Yeah,
you pay for it
that's
once a
true.
week, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one. Cheers. That was an okay conversation. Nothing will ever change unless the state enforces it. Well, I mean, I agree with you that the biggest change will happen when the states enforce it, when governments enforce it, but it's not nothing. You alone adopting a plant-based diet can save up to 100 animals per year. That's a lot of animals. If you would be in their position, if you would be in their shoes, if you would be in this, if amongst the 100 individuals who are killed worldwide, you would say, fuck it, don't kill me. You wouldn't care that there's 8 billion people on this planet and the population would continue. You would just care that somebody's taking your life away from you. Because that's the reality of it, Our life matters to us more than anything else. And just like that, to an animal, their life matters to them more than anything else. There's no consolation in the fact that, the industry will continue or that there's a lot of them or anything when you choose to kill even a single one. So, yeah. Maybe don't pay for animals to be exploited and killed, Remember to hit that like, everyone, if you're enjoying the stream. I mean, it was kind of a fucked up thing for a bit, but, it's gonna get better. I'm good. I'm vegan for 2,000 days now. I woke up 2,000 times knowing that today nobody got killed for me. Kuka says, amazing, Kuka, amazing. That's amazing. 2,000, what is that, like 6 years? Right, 6 years? It's a lot, 6 years. It's pretty good. More than me, huh? Congrats. 5.5. Oh, 5.5, yeah. I didn't really multiply also the 60 in my head. Just multiply the 300. Makes more sense, yeah. Someone says I'm a religious vegan. Nice. Hey man, how you get the protein? Just have protein-rich foods. If you don't know how to adopt a plant-based diet on a protein-rich food, high in protein, there's a thing there called Challenge 22. They can hook you up with a nutritionist, send you recipes every day, and help you adopt a plant-based diet. Maybe rich in protein if that's what you're going for. But yeah. Somebody said we are ignorant. What are we ignorant about? Enlighten us so that we're no longer ignorant. If we're being ignorant, I don't want to be ignorant. So tell me, what am I being ignorant about? It seems more like a first world privilege. Well, I speak to people who are living in the first world as far as I see it, don't I? I live in the first world. I speak to people who are living in the first world. And as it so happens, in the first world, it's cheaper to be vegan. So I'm actually asking people to stop oppressing animals. And as a consequence of it, they're going to be having more money and better health outcomes. So why would that be bad? Exactly. And how am I being ignorant? By asking people to no longer oppress animals? Busy roads. Ignorance implies there's something I'm missing that I'm ignoring. What am I missing that I'm ignoring? You wanna have a conversation with me?
Yeah, of course.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Wat is ja, geen probleem.
Okay. You wanna come here so that I interview? What's your name?
Duncan. Duncan.
Duncan, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from French.
From France.
Yeah.
Oh, love it, love it. So Duncan, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
It's a good thing. It's a good help. It's a good action for you.
Yeah. Do you think animals should be should have the right to not be treated like an object by us?
Yeah, I think a lot of animals in the world have a lot of problems, and the human people don't have a consciously with the protect the animals, and we are human, and we have the responsibility about the animals.
Yeah. So we should.
I think.
Yeah, we have a responsibility to treat them nicely, and definitely not treat them like an object, right?
Of course.
Do you think that when we're forcing them into slaughterhouses, when we're impregnating them, when we're farming them, essentially, we're treating them like objects?
Sorry, I don't understand very nice.
So do you think that when we're killing them, when we're forcing them into slaughterhouses, when
It's
we're
cruel.
farming them, do you think that, are we treating them like objects when we do that?
When people have a better
When we farm animals.
in the farm, it's a big problem. But the question is the population of human people are grow up, and we have a problem with this, and for to aliment people, and but
We can
we
feed
need to respect this kind of animals for eating or something like that.
Well, there's no animals made for eating. That's something we decide. If I say that you're French, right? If I say that you're made to be a slave, is that fair to you?
No, of course not.
So if we say that an animal is made
But people
to be what we
eating
want,
animals, you understand?
but we don't need to.
You are vegan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I respect
Vegan,
animals.
yeah, of course. I understand now what.
Well, that's what it means to respect animals'
But
rights,
it's a
to be
little
vegan.
bit for me. Perhaps it's a little bit. People now are not really ready for your behaviors.
But what about you?
For me, I'm ready for that because I'm vegan too.
You're vegan? You're vegan also?
Yeah, I'm vegan. My wife is vegan. My daughter is vegan.
So you don't consume
But-
any animal products?
No, I don't consume. But a lot of people don't have a conscious about this subject.
Yeah, that's why I'm here to speak to people
Yeah,
about
of course,
it. Right?
and it's a good action for you. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm here to speak to people. But if you say you're already vegan, that's okay. So you don't consume any eggs or dairy or milk or cheese? I appreciate
No
you then.
animal. Yeah.
Thank you for that. How
Thank
long
you.
have you been
Enjoy.
vegan for, by the way?
Since I meet my wife, 15 years old.
15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
I
difficult?
follow my wife.
Is it difficult to be vegan?
In the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, 3 years, it's very because I was a carnivore, a pure carnivore, and 3 years, and step by step, I have a consciously, and I'm a surfer too, and I millet for
But is it
to
difficult
protect
now
the
to be vegan?
oceans and to protect the animals of oceans too. It's very important. Not only terrestrial animals, the oceans.
Yeah, you should be
need-
vegan also for them. Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy.
Thank you. Have a
Very
good one.
nice.
Cheers.
Thank you. So you pass in the internet, YouTube?
Say it again.
You pass in
Yeah,
YouTube?
I'll give you the card to see the YouTube channel.
Thank you.
You have my YouTube
I'm going
channel
to add you.
there. Nice. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you.
Bit of a language barrier, but seems like a nice guy. Hey, wanna have a conversation with me?
Entertaining your social experiment.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
So yeah.
second.
Oh, I should have taken a hat. Maybe.
Can you hold it? Can you come here? What's your name?
I'm Lucas.
Lucas, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Chip.
Yeah, where are you from, Lucas?
I'm from Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, I've heard good things about Lithuania. I haven't been there myself, but I heard a lot of good things. So, Lucas, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. Do you think animals should have rights?
It's a loaded question, but probably, yeah. Like,
Why do you say
yes.
it's a loaded question?
Yeah, well, should animals have rights?
Yeah.
God, rights. What even is rights? You know, like. But yes, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Do you think they should have the right to not be treated like an object by us?
By us people.
Yeah, because we treat animals like objects from time to time.
Right, there's like so much animals, right? And like, you know, I'm in a hostel right now, and there's like a cat in the hostel. It's like the first time right now I saw like a cat in a hostel, and but yeah, some animals are being treated as objects, I suppose. Like, I wonder which ones, like, do they have in mind, maybe?
I was thinking about the ones we farm. Do you think
Yeah.
farming them isn't treating them like objects?
Objects.
Well, I can
mean,
explain
it's,
what
it's,
I mean.
It's
if you want.
brutal. Like,
Well-
it's just like, it's inhumane, but like, it's Yeah. What?
Yeah, so do you know what this is, for example?
It's a plastic. It's a glove,
Yeah, it's a glove.
right?
Yeah, so do you know what they use it for?
My first instinct was like maybe sterilize cows or something. Like put it up cows' bums.
They do put it up cow's bums. That's true. So a farmer or a medical professional put like a veterinary professional puts their hands in the ass of a cow, in the bum of a cow, to hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina, so that the cows go pregnant. Is that not a form of objectification by us just, we're just gonna put our hands in their ass? Doesn't really matter if they want or not.
Like it's crazy. It's just like no, I guess that's how they like mass produce the cattle and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we mass produce them, which is a part of objectification. We kill them whenever we say we should kill them. We don't really care what they want to do, if they want to die, if they want to continue living. We just kill them. And we take away their babies when they produce milk, right? Because we want to take the milk. Otherwise, the babies take the milk. We kill the babies if they're useless to us. We kill them when they're useless to us. We don't really care about them, right? We see them as objects that we use, and when we can no longer use them, we kill them. Do you think that's fair to treat them this way?
I was just thinking about some like a cat video. Like sometimes when like there's a cat mom and he has like a bunch of babies and like a human takes a baby out of a cat and like she like semi doesn't even care, I guess. But and like there's so much animals and they're all different.
Cows cry when we take away their babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grieve for, depending on the cow, depending on the breed, they breed for between a day and 2 weeks. They grieve, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's brutal.
It's brutal, right?
All of this.
Do you think we have some responsibility in the matter if we pay for these products?
Humans?
Yeah. Us the consumers. Do you think if we buy milk, cheese, eggs, meat, that we are responsible for what's happening to these animals to produce these products?
Like, yeah, just like, because you're kind of looking for someone to blame, like, I'm just a person, what can I do?
I'm not looking
Like,
for anybody to blame. I said responsibility, right? Do you think you have some responsibility
No,
for
but
this
that's-
happening?
I'm thinking for myself, like, because, like, I could, like, stop buying certain things, but, like, ultimately, like, I guess, and, like, there's some, like, I can't do anything. It's the big people who have all the control who kind of need to...
Where do these companies get money from?
Big companies who control the animal stuff, where do they get the money from? Well, people, yeah, just tax and, yeah, I guess.
So do you think you can stop giving them money?
It's hard. Like, personally, I'm like a very messy person in the kitchen. Even like I'm really, yeah. But can we stop giving them money? Like, well, I suppose going like full vegan pretty much is what we can do, I guess.
Yeah.
as
Do you think
people.
that being vegan should be a choice, or do you think it's a moral obligation towards animals?
Um, being vegan is a choice or is a moral obligation towards animals, right? Um, it's really hard. Like I'm probably leaning towards like a moral obligation, but it's just like kind of sad. Like why are we even living like this? You know, I'm just a consumer. I'm just thrown into this world and like, yeah,
No,
okay.
I'm not blaming you for it, right? I agree with you. You're just a
Yeah.
consumer, but you do still have the responsibility if you pay for these products, right? And you as a consumer can always choose to not pay for these products. And you may think you don't make an impact, but if you choose to go vegan, for example, you could save up to 100 animals per year. So it's not a small number; it's a pretty large number, 100 animals every year. But even if it were a small number, even if it were one single animal per year that you save, you know, I'm sure that if you were in their shoes, you would want somebody to make the decisions that don't kill you in that year, right? You would want somebody to respect your rights. So, and there's 8 billion people on this planet, right? They could say, well, there's so many people. If I kill this one, it won't really make a difference. So we can think of the same way about cows, right? It doesn't really make a difference if I buy these products. There's so many cows that are being exploited and slaughtered, or other animals, not just cow, right? Uh, but at the end of the day, each of those animals is an individual who feels like we do, who has an experience of the world like we do. So for us to force them in a situation when we don't need to, it's kind of messed up. Regardless if we stop the system or not, we ourselves shouldn't demand the system to continue.
That's loaded. That's loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's keeping you from being vegan?
Like I guess I haven't even. I am not a vegan. I do
Yeah.
eat like meat and everything. Like what I say to myself, like it's hard. What's keeping me from being vegan is just like I'm really bad at being an adult in general. I would say like.
But you can be
So-
bad at being an adult and be a vegan, right? Because you have to eat anyway.
it's
and
very-
you can still be a bad adult but a vegan. You don't have to be a good adult to be a vegan.
But it's very hard to be a vegan.
It's not, no.
But like
Not in Western Europe for sure.
because I guess you just have to decide, because it's like, I do often choose, like if I'm traveling, whatever, I just like, maybe I'll choose for the vegan option. Often I don't choose for the vegan option. But like if I'm just like chilling at my home,
Yeah.
what's stopping me from being vegan?
Yeah, by the way, being vegan means respecting animals' rights. It's just a consequence that you're not gonna eat their flesh, because you can't say I respect humans and I'm gonna start killing humans because it's more convenient for me or something, right? So when you say you respect animals' rights, it means you're gonna buy a different product because you can. Because on your side, any difficulty that you may have within being vegan, within choosing a vegan product, doesn't compare to the difficulty that they have when you don't choose a vegan product, right? Doesn't compare to the forcing them into slaughterhouses, to the taking the babies away from them, artificially inseminating, all of this. Like our difficulty is just the theoretical one more than anything. Like I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be a dick about it, because there's some difficulty to it if you don't know anything about it. But all that difficulty just becomes easier. It's just like you learn what to buy, you kind of learn what to look out for, and it all becomes easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then no animals are put in slaughterhouses for you anymore.
Perhaps it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Actually, when you.
It's just
you
like a
think about
learning
it.
thing, right? You have to learn to
Like-
do it at first, and it can seem hard when you're on the other side. But every single thing in life, if you think about it, it can seem hard on the other side, right? Like, I don't know how you are with flying, because you just said you came from Lithuania, but for me, flying is always just so insanely difficult, and it's always a lot more difficult the days before I fly than the actual flight itself, because I'm scared of flying, so it's becoming this difficult thing for me. But it's nothing compared to what flying actually is. It's not that bad.
It's an interesting concept, I guess, flying. Yeah, I do it a lot, so personally, I'm not
You don't have a problem with it, yeah.
not really.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's kind of scary. But also about eating meat. Well, there is this aspect of like also that maybe try to bring it into like the discussion, like when you're like choosing between like a vegan and not a vegan option. Like, okay, so like I'm thinking how this like meal with meat will make me feel. Like I am like thinking maybe it's like a more of a full meal, which is weird. Sometimes like whenever I choose like a vegan meal, like I will feel like much greener and nicer. But somehow like maybe with like warmth and energy. Well, that's the thing. Like it's hard. Like I don't know. I'm not a vegan. Like I buy meat. I don't know what do I tell myself. Why don't I? Because it's easier not to be a vegan, and I'm just like
So it's easier not to be
Yeah.
a vegan. You can make decisions based on what you eat, based on your emotions or how you feel, and that's fine. But if you're going to make decisions about exploiting others, like including animals, I don't think it should be an emotional decision because obviously, emotionally speaking, you might enjoy the product, right? Like imagine during slavery times in U.S., they were picking up cotton from the fields, and you could have said, well, I really like the cotton. I really don't want to give it up, so I'm going to support slavery or continue doing it, stuff like that, right? So it doesn't justify it. It like there's also a difference because you can take cotton without slavery. You can't really make animal products without the exploitation of animals. So that's just the problem about it, right? So I still think you can get food enjoyment. You can enjoy everything you want, and you can have full meals if that's what you're concerned with. Also on a plant-based diet, but all of this does require a little bit of change at first. And I'm mostly interested if you want to do that change rather than how to do it. Because how to do it, I'll give you resources and you can accomplish that yourself, for sure. You have ChatGPT, you have a lot of resources available these days. But yeah, it's a weird weather, isn't it? It's warm with a jacket and cold without
kind
it.
of
Yeah, I
15,
feel
but it's
it.
kind of the wind is cold. But
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, right? We gotta think from their perspective also. Like, if it were cats and dogs, would you pay for animals to be slaughtered?
Wait, what? What did you ask?
If let's say if there's a virus and it infects all the cows, chickens, and pigs, the animals that we normally farm, and farmers start saying, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna start farming cats and dogs for the same products: milk, cheese, eggs."
So there's a virus?
Yeah, there's a
Like, what
virus
do
that
you
just
mean?
kills off all the animals, like all the
Okay.
all the farm animals, because it's quite plausible because all the farm animals we farm them in a way that they're very similar genetically, so they don't really have that good immunity because they're so similar genetically, right? So if one of them gets infected, a lot of them can easily get infected. They sit in closed containers, so yeah, that's why the zoonotic diseases, all of them come from animal agriculture. Actually, well, like COVID, what is it? H5N1, right? The bird flu, which is extremely bad nowadays. So all of these diseases, they come from there because the virus is spread out. So what if there's a virus that just kills all the animals off, and then farmers say, well, that's okay because we're going to start farming cats and dogs to produce meat. Are you going to pay for cats and dogs?
Oh, so like it spreads. Just like cats and dogs are like unaffected, kind of, because they're like not
Yeah.
well, like I can't imagine eating cats or dogs' meat. No, like
Yeah,
no.
because somehow we see those animals as the individuals that they are, but the other animals,
Well,
we're so
they're cute, cats and dogs,
Yeah.
and I guess all of them are cute, but like
Yeah, but don't you think they all deserve the same respect to not be treated like objects, not be killed if we don't need to?
yeah. I mean, you think about like in nature, right? Like other animals kill animals also, and like people kill other people for some reason, like
That doesn't make it right,
like,
right? Like animals do it out of necessity. We don't do it out of necessity. That's the whole thing.
yes. But like yeah, ultimately like we're just trying. Why am I not a vegan? Like I just like I feel like I wish the world wasn't like yeah. Why are we? Because I think like I guess the world things in general that, well, humans kind of need meat to uh, grow normally.
Yeah,
I
we
guess,
don't.
right? Like, because
I
like
know we
some
think
animals
that-
like purely carnivores, purely herbivores, right? And, like, I don't know what's a human like.
We can.
they're both-
So we're omnivores. We can be healthy on both. We can be healthy on either. So we have evidence. We have scientific evidence, top of the line, like meta-analysis, top of the pyramid of evidence that shows that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet. So
Sure.
yeah, we can be healthy, and that's exactly why I think it's wrong what we do to them. If we needed to do it, it would be something else, right? I couldn't tell people, hey, be unhealthy. The whole point about it is that we can be healthy, and we can choose to not put them in this position. That's all it is. How about we do this? I'm gonna give you a card, and it just shows you what animals go through. I think it's important to see. This is a documentary called Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch?
I haven't heard about it. Like I did see some of the more. Maybe I can give it a watch.
Yeah.
That's
so-
like your social media.
Yeah, you have my social media also there.
Is it your documentary also?
No, it's not my
Oh,
documentary.
okay.
No, I'm not that big. No. Maybe give that a watch, and if you can't, maybe the most important speech you'll ever hear is the next thing, right? They both appear if you scan this QR code. The first one is this one, and the second one is this one. Give one of those a watch, just to see kind of what animals go through, and then think to yourself, do I want to be part of it? Because if you don't, you also have help there. A thing called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a nutritionist. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free, within your budget, within your means. They teach you how to cook if that's your issue.
Honestly, that's not something I want to watch. Like I imagine what it's about.
Maybe then watch the most
Right.
important speech you'll ever hear, because
Right.
it's just a guy holding a speech. It's not. They're not. It from time to time shows it, but mostly it's just a speech.
I might watch it.
Just to learn about
yeah.
eggs, about dairy, about all this kind of products, to know what you're supporting. I think there's nothing wrong with getting informed, right?
Nothing wrong with informed, of
Yeah.
course not. Of course not.
Do you think you can watch one of those things?
I probably will.
And do you think,
Yeah.
just to hold yourself accountable, until you watch one of those, do you think you can be plant-based until you watch one of those things?
Repeat the question.
Until you watch one of those videos, do you think you can be plant-based?
The, the thing, I just took some shrooms. Like I woke up, I took some shrooms. I went to the Rick Museum. I haven't eaten yet, and like I guess when I'm like on LSD shrooms, whatever, like I tend to stay away. I guess in general from meat. But that's
Perfect.
interesting though, like because like you're in this kind of like
Try Karma Kebab. So
Ah.
there's a place over here. It's vegan. It's called Karma Kebab. You will like the colors. It's pretty cool. The people are very nice, and the food is fucking delicious.
karma kebab.
Yeah, that's right. It's 5 minutes away from here.
Yeah, but also just thinking because when I am like when you're like in this LSD kind of space psychedelic, like yeah, meat stuff, like you're all about like greenery and
Yeah.
kind of being
Perfect moment to
'cause,
think about
like,
this.
Meat,
huh?
meat feels heavy, kind of, and like just the nastiness, the dirtiness, like of it. Yeah,
And just think about it this way, because no matter how products feel to us, it doesn't really matter. Because what I'm saying is what happens on the other side of it, right? Like maybe meat feels dirty to us, maybe meat feels good to us, maybe milk feels okay for us. It doesn't really matter how they feel to us. What matters is that for these products, these animals are treated like an object. They're exploited and killed. And that's unfair. And if you find that unfair, you can choose to not be part of it. That's as easy as that. See what I mean?
it's a shame that they don't have agency. Animals like
They
yeah,
do have it.
they're just being, and humans are like the super intelligent species that we are. We just like control.
Because humans
anything.
also don't have agency, right? It's not like
Like-
agency all of a sudden differentiates us that big. We don't even know if they have it. Maybe some animals do have agency. We just can't get it because we don't speak the same language. We don't understand it well enough, and there's no financial incentive for us to even get that. Because if we did find out that cows, pigs can give consent and do have agency, that might mean that farming becomes even worse than we thought it is. So, there's a lot of stuff in there, right? Like it's I understand you're just a consumer and you're right about it. You're not guilty of all of it, but you still have some responsibility, and like if you want to just keep clean away from it, that's how I feel, like I'm vegan for 4 years. I've been an animal rights activist for 3 years, and every single week I find out something new about what we do to animals, how we treat them like objects, and how we use them. And I'm always well. I'm stopping. I'm no longer being as amazed as I used to be, but there's always something new. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I try to just say fuck it. I learned about it, but fuck it. It's so I don't want to know. I don't want to know all that stuff because I'm not part of it, and I don't want to know about it. But if I would be part of it, I would have a responsibility to at least know about it. But I see what you mean about the LSD because you don't want to watch the video now, and I appreciate that. You shouldn't watch it while you're high. But like, but that's why I'm saying right now, just take some plant-based products, man. There's Amsterdam is amazing at that. That's why I told you Karma Kebab. There's also a good falafel place close by called Maus. There's a lot of good places.
Yeah. So today I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I can definitely stay plant-based. Like, with coffee, it's also like yeah.
You can have it with oatmeal.
Yeah, I know, but I often choose because when I make coffees at home with like these other milks, something doesn't hit right. But yeah, today I'm pretty sure I'm staying plant-based.
I appreciate you. Watch those videos and see what I mean about, okay?
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah. And
Cheers.
you gave me a thoughts, definitely. Maybe I can.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Cheers.
Continue par là? Oui.
Sorry. What is the social experiment about?
I just ask you some questions, get you to think. You wanna try it?
Yeah. How long does it take? Not necessarily. I'm just curious.
How long do you have?
Huh?
How long do you have?
I don't know, like 5-10 minutes.
We can do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not too comfortable on camera though. Can I like? What is it thinking about?
So that was my first question. I was gonna ask you if you're okay being live on YouTube, but if you're not okay, you can also be off camera if you want.
Nah, it's whatever. Nah, sure. Whatever. I'm gonna try.
You gonna try?
Sure.
Oh, you wanna come here? You look cool, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's your name?
Elias.
Elias.
Nice to meet
I
you.
like your view. Is this leather?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I thrifted it. Yeah. But I don't know. Just like the color combination.
So I'm an animal rights activist.
Oh, nice.
How do you feel about animals?
You like them in general, kind of? Yeah.
Do you think it's fair to use animals like objects, kill them, exploit them for products we don't need?
For products we don't need? No, like that doesn't make any sense.
Like leather?
Oh, I mean, I guess not. I don't really think about it too often, though. To be honest, yeah.
No, I get it, right? Because
Yeah.
did you say you bought the second hand or? Was
Yes,
it-
definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, at least
most
that,
of it
right?
is-
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real leather or not. I just bought it.
Yeah.
In a thrift store.
Yeah, I mean, real leather is somebody's skin. That's what it is, right? It's an animal's skin. That's what
True.
it is, right? So the idea of wearing somebody's skin is kind of fucked up to me personally nowadays when I think about it that way. But it's
really?
your whole look. It is what it is, right? And especially if you bought it secondhand, I'm not going to judge you for it. But
Yeah.
but I'm going to ask you because there's other products like milk. Like I don't care what you did in the past. Just to be clear, I'm not here to
Okay,
judge anybody. I'm here to help you going forward.
Mm.
So when we buy
help me going forward.
yeah, like when you buy milk, cheese, eggs, meat, do you think you're paying for products you don't need, and in the process for animals to be exploited?
Wait, rephrase the question. Am I thinking whether or not I'm paying for products I don't need?
So when you buy milk, cheese, eggs, or meat,
Yeah.
do you think these are products you need?
I mean, depends. Depends on what I'm cooking.
Yeah, but do you need them for your health? Do you think you can choose other products instead?
I mean, I'm sure I could choose other products. That's true.
Yeah. So we can be healthy without these products, right? Without any form of animal products.
I mean, I'm not too read up on it, but I think so from what I know, kind of.
Yeah. You can let's just go with this conversation that you can, and you can look it up afterwards if you don't trust me, and that's fine. I perfectly appreciate that.
Mhm.
We have plenty of evidence. We also have the largest organizations of nutritionists and dietitians on the planet.
Oh, what organization you work for?
No, that organization is called the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. It's the
Uh-huh.
largest organization of nutritionists and dietetics. It's got
Yeah.
like 1,000 members.
Yeah.
It's not a plant-based organization or anything, and they say that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet
Mhm.
at all ages and stages of life. So
Yeah.
infancy, pregnancy, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Uh,
In just the name of it, or do you have like a card?
Academy
with
of
them?
Nutrition and
Academy
Dietetics.
of Nutrition and Dietetics. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look that
But
up.
also every governmental page, like every governmental health authority, will have a page where they explain whether you can be healthy or not on a plant-based diet. I'm not sure about US nowadays with Maha, but, but I don't trust them anywhere.
Yeah,
with
okay,
with with the healthiest men. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, yeah, biggest organizations say that it can be healthy. We have evidence that it can be healthy. I'm also a nutritionist, and I study that it can be healthy. So knowing that we can be healthy, do you think it's fair for us to put animals in this position where we treat them like an object, where we use them, we kill them for products that we essentially can live without?
It depends on how it's done, to be honest.
So what's a good way to kill an animal when there's no need for it?
Well, I mean, you're already implying that there's no need for it just based on like the science of like
of nutrition.
Of nutrition, indeed.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's plenty of need for it if you look at it. I don't know, from a cultural standpoint, for example. Like, there's many cultures where I don't know, there's some sacrifice or like sacrificial killing involved. And obviously, I don't condone the way like capitalism is treating animals and like the overexploitation of it. And I know that like from what I've read up on
Wait,
it.
but do you think it's fair to kill animals for culture?
Yes.
Do you think it's fair to? Why? Why would that be? Because, like, how is culture dictating? Do you think culture dictates justice? Like, or fairness, or?
Not necessarily, but.
So why would it dictate in this case then?
Because I think culture is an important part of human society.
Sure, but culture can adapt, right? Culture doesn't have to be about. When culture is about exploiting and slaughtering somebody,
Well,
you
it's
can
an
adapt the
animal.
culture.
Yeah.
Right? Like you don't need to. Like, if your culture is making a certain product, you can change it to make a plant-based product out of it. You don't need to exploit and
Well,
slaughter
but that's
an
a
animal.
very like I feel like that's a very very privileged way of looking at things. Not everyone has the means to just adapt
cheaper.
culture to like do it.
It's
yeah,
cheaper.
true, but then I'm not talking about the means, no?
Well, what do you mean
Like-
by means then? If not money, what other means do you need?
Well, I mean there needs to be like certain machinery and stuff like that to make
No, you
products
don't.
plant-based or
No,
like
no.
adapt in certain ways, right? No? Okay.
What kind
I
of
mean,
machinery do you?
I don't know,
You need
like-
to have an oven or whatever.
Well,
you
I don't
cook
know.
with.
I don't know. don't know the as I said, I'm not
Do
too
you think
read
my
up on it.
kitchen is like a machinery type of situation? It's just a kitchen.
Well, I don't know. Like if you say plant-based products, I'm thinking about this vegan chicken thing, and that doesn't look like it looks like it needs machinery to me.
Oh, but you don't have to eat that, right?
I mean, you don't. That's very true. Also,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you say adapt, usually like people, obviously they want something, some form of replacement, and that often comes in like the forms of like I don't know, vegan patties or that plant-based chicken and these type of things. And often, far as I know, that comes with a certain type of like machinery or equipment. Like
No.
recently, I've been at a Mexican place which adapted indeed. I think it's called Casa or like Madre or something like that here
Madre,
in
yeah.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's a vegan
And they
place,
have exactly, they have very good things there, and but they have like for example the 3D printed pork thing or something.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. If I say machinery, that's what comes to mind. You know.
Oh, but you don't need that. Like there's a thing called soy chunks, which you can order online. They're dehydrated. You rehydrate it, and they have the texture of meat. They're cheap. They're high in protein. They're healthy. And you can make any taste you want with them, because any taste that you put, they just soak up that taste, whatever sauce you put them in or whatever.
That's
no,
true, but meat technically also has a flavor of its own, right?
Yeah, but meat is somebody's muscle. If your muscle has a flavor, it doesn't mean I have the right to kill you because your muscle has a specific flavor that I want, right?
I mean, not necessarily a right, true,
Because
but
it's about the animals. It's not about what I understand what we get from it, but if we can be healthy and we can enjoy the food without killing an animal, us choosing to say, yeah, but I want that specific type of enjoyment, it's kind of unfair, isn't it? Oh,
I
I
don't
want.
know about unfair. Maybe it's unfair if you look at it really like the animal as like
An individual.
yes,
They are
which
individuals, yeah.
they are sure, but at the same time
So should I look at them as an object or as an individual?
as an animal,
As an individual.
as an animal.
We
Well,
are
I'm not
animals
looking.
also.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So should I look at the humans as individuals or as objects?
Well, obviously there's something called, well, I don't know, I study psychology, and then there's a thing, well, that's first year psychology, where you talk about like a kin protection theory or something like that, something of like next of kin. So in which they say like, oh, animals of all kinds always favor the ones that are like closest to kin, right? So obviously I'm gonna treat a human differently because I'm closer to a human, because I am a human, right? Any human
But
ever.
this isn't about you favoring animals in any way. This is about you not putting them in slaughterhouses.
Oh,
right?
I don't want
Like,
them to
there
put
are-
in slaughterhouses, but if it means to be killed, I don't know. If I don't know, some like if you tell me like some guy wants to, I don't know, kill his cow that he raised himself because he wants to.
How is
do
that
as
fair?
That's his cow.
How is it fair to the animal? Yeah, I know you see animals as property and they think that's okay, but how is it fair to see a sentient being as being property of somebody else? In a way that you treat them like property also. Because
you also
you're
have
saying
your
you
own
can kill
bio.
them whenever you want them. They're a being, they're somebody who thinks, who feels, who has emotions.
True.
So how can we say that they're my property and I'm gonna cut their throat even though they may not want to, even though they may want to live, even though they may have an experience of life that I have no idea about?
But if you put all animals equal, are you gonna tell a lion not to kill a zebra?
Well, a lion does it out of necessity. You don't do it for necessity, you have options. That's the difference.
Fair point.
Right? Like there's a big difference there. We can't just say, well, a lion does it. Sure, a lion does also other
But
weird
then,
shit.
I don't know. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. What about like a monkey or like other omnivores, animals that can process meat and can process plants? They don't have to kill.
But they don't have options. Right? Like they don't know any better. Like imagine this way: if a child is painting my wall, I'm not gonna beat that child. I'm not gonna say, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm gonna be like, "This. He doesn't know any better." But if an adult starts coming in and starts painting on my wall, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you stupid or something?" Right? Like the adult knows better. You know better. You know that you don't need to consume animal products. You know that you can be healthy without. You have options. An animal does not know any of it and does not have the options. Right? Like we have prevalent options. We don't eat how an animal does. An animal is
we eat how we
gathering
do,
food.
right?
An animal gathers food. An animal kills other animals if they need that. We just go into a supermarket, pick up a product, and give out this artificial thing called money and or currency that we invented. Nothing that is. We have no relation to nature in what we do. We just want what's put through our mouth hole to be natural, and that's okay. You can have that on a plant-based diet. It doesn't
That's
have
true.
to be natural, but you can have that on a plant-based diet, and you can be healthy.
Oh, it's
with
also
that.
stupid to think that everything that's natural is better, right?
Exactly,
That's
it's
a
not.
fallacy of its
Exactly.
own.
Thank you. That's
But,
an appeal to nature fallacy. Exactly.
Yeah, no, but no, I hear you. I definitely hear you. It's definitely food for thought, pun intended.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As I said, I feel like whenever I hear these type of arguments, like obviously when you explain it with like the what is it called, metaphor of a child, there's definitely some validity there. But I also, as you say, like if we're also animals, the way a lion is an animal. Obviously, we have options now with technology to not, and like with our knowledge to not eat meat.
There you go.
But at the same time, I do think that there's a long tradition in many cultures to eat meat. And yes, culture obviously can adapt, but why should it always adapt?
Because when it's unfair to individuals, you should adapt culture.
Well, I
There's
see-
cultures on this planet where they do female genital mutilation. That doesn't mean you should continue cutting off the clitoris of women just because it's cultural.
Fair point.
Culture does not dictate. Culture does not dictate what is fair or right to do. Culture is just something people used to do in the past, and we continue doing it for some reason, and that's
true.
fine. But you know, the whole thing about culture is because I appreciate culture, and I think it's an important factor. Like I'm Romanian, you know, and I sit down with my family. I want to have for Christmas we have food
Oh, am I?
together. But the whole point about it is not. It's not about killing an animal. It's about sitting together at the dinner table. It's about sharing food together. It's not the fact that the food is an animal source.
But that food always, like food is not just food, right? Food always has a meaning, right?
Yeah, but it
Cultural
doesn't.
meaning.
But it doesn't have to come from the killing of an innocent animal. That's what I'm saying. You can adapt it to
Well-
be instead of turkey to furkey. Like the difference in
Fucking hell.
well, the difference in taste is just so small that it's not worth it. I understand you're laughing at it because it
no,
sounds
it
silly.
just
but
sounds, yeah, it does
it
sound
sounds silly. You're right, but you know, behind it is like choosing a non-violent option. That's all it is, right?
But yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Well,
At the
silly
same
as it
time,
sounds.
isn't violence also part of human nature, though?
Well, it's not something we should strive for. It's part of human nature if you need to be violence. It's not like we're all of a sudden saying violence is part of human nature, therefore I'm going to go around punching people on the street because it's part of my nature,
Facts.
right?
You know what? Facts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You can just say, fuck it, no.
No, fair. Yeah, you made definitely fair points. It's definitely something I wanna like read up more, and I'm doing. But yeah, like interesting conversation indeed. Thank you for having me.
Let me give you this card.
Thank
There's
you.
a documentary here called Dominion.
You can
Dominion.
give that a watch. Or the most important speech you'll
How
ever
long
hear
is
is the
it?
next best thing. So this is like an hour.
Oh, nice.
And this is like 30 minutes, the most important speech you'll ever hear.
Mhm.
I think this is on YouTube, and it's like an hour in YouTube because they also have questions and answers.
Mhm.
You don't have to watch that, but the speech
Yeah.
is really good. Can you just promise me you'll watch one of these two just to learn about what they do in animal agriculture? It's better. It's very good to be informed about what it is that you're supporting.
Promise. So you're kind of forcing me to.
I'm trying to get you to get informed. That's my role here.
No,
right?
that's fair. No, I appreciate that. I will promise if that's what you want.
Thank
I'll
you.
promise I'll watch one of these two. I'll invest at least half an hour into educating myself.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Have a good day, yeah?
You too. You too.
Enjoy.
And maybe don't consume any animal products until you watch it. Until you watch it. Until you watch it. Come on.
That I can't
That's-
promise.
Don't
Sorry.
exploit the animals. It's about the animals. Come on.
It's about the human interaction.
It's about the animals, not the human interaction. I don't have any hope for this person. Whatever. It is what it is. Chip guess was mostly off screen. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Louis. I'll try to be careful next time. And when these guys came, they kind of moved my tripod. I set it up in a certain way, and they just kind of moved it. So it wasn't in the same place. Sorry about that. Fell at the last hurdle. Nah, I think when you ask this of people, you just see what's gonna happen because that's the reality. And yeah, I don't think this person's gonna go vegan, sadly. It's just, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it, you know. All I can do is have conversations with people. It's frustrating to see people who seem open-minded, who understand even logical fallacies to still want to be part of a logical, cruel thing simply because we've been doing it for a long time or something. But yeah. Chip, thank you for all that you do for the innocent animals, says Louis. Thank you, Louis. Thank you for being here, Louis. I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna have one more conversation. I don't know why. I feel a bit more drained today than usual. Normally the conversations are a bit better, I guess, but it's just the fucking Danish people. They really took it out of me. I was so good started, and then they just came and bullied. But that's okay. We'll try. We'll try it. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a good conversations going. I support PETA, people eating tasty animals. Oh, ha ha ha, Quentin. I haven't heard this joke since, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. But yeah, okay, you can make jokes about how you exploit and slaughter and you're violent towards animals. It's very easy to make the jokes when you're in the position that you're causing the violence and not the one suffering from it. It's very easy to be in that position, isn't it? To be joking around, ha ha ha, look at that, we're killing them, ha ha, it's so funny. I like putting their flesh in my mouth. Carrots suck. I agree with you on that one. I don't really like carrots in particular. I eat them because it's a good source of beta carotene, but I don't really like them that much. Oh yeah, JG, thank you for commenting.
To be anyone like fucking with us too, though. No, I think it was just me, babe. Oh, wait, this side.
Stand up against dogfighting. Yeah, it's just as bad as all the rest. Don't support dogfighting, it's bad. But let me ask you, why is dogfighting bad? You said stand up against dogfighting, a green substance. Why is dogfighting bad? And why should we stand up against it? I'm personally against it, but I'm curious, why are you against it, a green substance? Hi Chip, I was wondering, as a vegan, how am I actually saving animals by not eating them? Farmers will still kill them, no? No.
No, it's a supply and demand. If you demand less, farmers will supply less, and therefore they will bring less animals into existence to exploit and slaughter. Has says, I feel like a sheep to the pharmaceutical industry. Has, I hope you also haven't fell into the B12 bullshit. Please don't tell me you have. Please don't tell me you have. Please, I don't want that. Please don't tell me you're with the people who don't believe B12 exists. Oh, no way, think, fucking God. Oh, I was just about to cry right now. Ever see the cuts on a dog after a fight? So why would that be bad? A green substance. Why is it bad that a dog gets cut in the fight? I mean, we get benefit from it, right? We get enjoyment. Why is it bad? Dog fights are absolutely brutal. But as I said, we get enjoyment from it. Why is that bad? Has is way too smart for that. Yeah, I agree. Thank fucking God for that. Martin says Chip was joking. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, I hope so, man. I don't know. I can't judge intelligence. Has definitely seems like an intelligent guy, but you know, I also have seen a lot of people who seem like intelligent people to me, at least, and then I was like, holy shit, they said the weirdest thing. I haven't heard Has say anything weird, by the way, but you know, Has is definitely. And thank you, Has, for being intelligent, not just seeming intelligent. Has is cute and smart. I agree with that. He's cute and smart. So a green substance, we get enjoyment from it. Why is that bad? Why are dogfighting bad if we get enjoyment from them? He's a smart guy. Love it. Everyone defending Has. He's a cool guy. Yeah, he's a smart guy. That's why I said thank fucking God, because he's a cool smart guy. I always thought he was a cool smart guy. Notice how they change subject when they are wrong. Who changed the subject? I'm asking, Chip is for dogfights? No, I'm not. I explained that I'm not for it, but I'm asking why is it bad? Dogfights are absolutely brutal, says a green substance. So I'm asking you, why are dogfights bad? We get enjoyment from it, don't we? We get benefit from it. So why are they bad then? Why don't you celebrate vegetarians? Why would I celebrate somebody who still exploits and slaughters animals for optional products? So we should ban boxing if you ban dogfighting? Well, in boxing there's consent. In dogfighting there's no consent. They live with injuries. Okay, but why is it bad? Why is it bad? Why is it bad to harm the dogs if we're getting enjoyment out of it, if we're getting entertainment out of it? We're getting a benefit. They bet on who will win and don't allow any escape. They have to fight. It's not like in the wild. Okay, a green substance, but why is that bad? We get enjoyment out of it. Why is it bad to treat animals like that? We get enjoyment after all, right? You said you answered it 3 fucking times. You didn't. Why is it bad to treat animals like that? Okay, let me make it simpler for you. Why is it bad to treat animals like that, but okay to cut their throats for an optional product? Maybe that's easier for you to answer. Why is it bad to get enjoyment from dogfighting, but it's okay to get enjoyment from cutting throats of cows?
Yes.
The majority of people do not get enjoyment from dogfighting. Why is it bad to make money out of using dogs for entertainment or betting, but good to make money out of using cows for optional products? I feel like you understand my point right now, and you're just intentionally dodging the point. A green substance. Not sure if you're vegan or not, but I hope you're vegan, because that's what I'm asking right now. Why would that be bad? Robin Wyckoff says you don't make sense. Robin Wyckoff, it's pretty simple. I'm going to do something bad to an animal and I benefit from it. Why would it be bad? Why would it be okay to do this one bad thing to an animal that I benefit from it, but it's bad to do this other thing to an animal that I benefit from it? Is it because of the animal? Yeah, you want me to say they don't have consent, but we don't eat dogs, we survive from beef. Well, I don't want you to say we don't have consent. There's several ways to say it, but okay, having consent is a good one, and you can survive without beef. So you're essentially saying that, well, I'm gonna choose to kill an innocent animal simply because I want to, or because I get some form of enjoyment from it, and that's okay. But whoever puts a dog to fight for enjoyment, harming an animal essentially, is wrong. So I harm an animal for my enjoyment, and that's okay. But somebody else who harms a different animal for their enjoyment is wrong. Do you understand the contradiction? I made it as simple as it can be. No one gets enjoyment from slaughterhouses. Well, no one gets enjoyment, like you get enjoyment from the product that comes out of slaughterhouses. You pay for cows to go to slaughterhouses because you get enjoyment from the product. I understand you don't get enjoyment from the action that happens in the slaughterhouse, but you get the enjoyment from the product that comes out of it. The exploitation that animals go through, you get enjoyment from that exploitation, from the product that comes out of it. Just like you get enjoyment from the product, like some people get enjoyment from the product that comes out of exploiting dogs for dogfighting, which might be bedding is a product that comes and people enjoy it. So how is that any different? If you have a problem with dogfighting, you should have a problem with breeding into existence other sentient beings who feel, who emote, who have an experience of the world much like dogs do, and slaughtering them simply because you can or because you want to. Chip, you explain things like diarrhea. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Hey Sky, nice to see you here.
Yeah.
Sky, you missed the part where a couple of people were bullying me. You keep looking away every time I write something. It's a lost cause. Listen, brother, I look at everything you type. Let me put it, because I only see the top messages. I'm gonna put it for all messages. Okay, maybe you type something else. I was only seeing the top messages, but you haven't typed anything in between what you just typed last time and now. No one gets enjoyment from slaughterhouses, and from then you only typed, you keep looking away every time I write something. So a green substance, you haven't typed anything in between. So maybe a green substance, you don't know how YouTube works, but a lot of the times when you're typing a comment that incites or says something violent or whatever, I don't know YouTube's policies specifically, but sometimes YouTube will not show you your comment. I understand you see it, because that's the messed up thing about what YouTube does, is that you press enter, you see it in the chat, but then not everybody else sees it, or nobody else sees it. I'll support you if you go and rescue the cats from the cat lady. A green substance. Why are you dodging my questions? I asked you pretty clearly. Why? How is it different? How is bringing into existence cows, forcing them into slaughterhouses and cutting their throats to get enjoyment out of the product different than what you're doing? Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Marco.
Marco, nice to meet you. I'm Chip. You want to come here? Is that your interview?
Yep.
So Marco, I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah.
I fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
You like animals?
Yeah.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I do. I have a dog.
What's their name?
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah. I have 12 cats too.
You have 12 cats?
Yeah.
You have a dog and 12 cats?
Yeah.
That's a story. How did that happen?
I mean, my father lives in a remote place in a mountain. So,
Galatasaray, we are the best guys.
so many cats come and they reproduce, and it all got out of hand, you know.
I see what you mean. Yeah. That's fine. How do you feel like seeing a dog and the cats? Do you think like they have different personalities, or are they all the same?
Well, they have different personalities, yes.
Yeah, because all animals have different personalities, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be fair to exploit them?
What do you mean?
Like use them, treat them like an object, you know, and kill them when you can no longer use them?
Well, it's difficult conversation. But
let's say dogfighting. Do you have a problem with dogfighting?
Yeah.
What's wrong about dogfighting?
Well, it's, how do you say it, inhumane.
Why?
Because they are not meant for fighting. The same way as.
Wait, what do you mean they're not meant for fighting?
I mean,
there's no meaning to existence. You're not meant for anything. They're not meant for anything also, right?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by why is it wrong?
Because they get hurt, and we know that animals is like.
What if they got killed? Would that make it okay?
No.
No. So what's the difference between dogfighting?
Yeah.
And forcing an animal into a slaughterhouse for food?
Well, we need some kinds of food.
But we don't need to eat animal products.
I mean,
we also need some kinds of entertainment, but we don't need to pay for dogfighting.
It's quite a different.
Explain to me.
Well, the main issue when talking about vegetarianism and veganism is the fact that we need certain proteins and stuff.
You can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Yeah, but especially when we are kids.
You can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Yeah, I know, but when you're a kid,
there's nothing you don't need that you can't get from plants.
To a certain point.
No, 100%. There's no to a certain point. I'm a nutritionist. There's empirical evidence for it. The largest organizations of nutritionists and dietitians on the planet agree on it. It's not an opinion. It's as factual as the Earth being round. It's not a. Like, I'm assuming you believe the Earth is round, right?
Yeah. So, do you agree with me that when you're a kid, you need all the kinds of foods?
You don't need animal products, no.
Why?
Because you can live up as a child on a plant-based diet also. You can be healthy. You can get all the nutrients that your body requires.
All right.
Yeah. So let's imagine if you can get all the nutrients that your body requires on a plant-based diet. That means killing animals or forcing them into slaughterhouses is optional to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is that different then from dogfighting?
I mean,
harming an animal for an optional thing?
Well, dogfighting is just entertainment.
Why do you choose animal products?
Why do I choose animal products?
Yeah.
I tend to not eat that much meat, but I do eat a lot of cheese and eggs. I mean, it's more humane.
It's the worst, actually.
Why?
For milk, it's way more inhumane than for meat.
Yeah, but you just take the excess milk.
That's not what happens. No.
Why?
So let me show you something.
All right.
So, what do you think this is?
Plastic bag, plastic glove.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a glove to. Yeah.
Yeah, to inseminate the cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they do is, sorry, they
take the fetus out.
No. So they take this glove, they put it all the way to their shoulders.
Yeah.
Then they put their hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix.
Yeah.
And then they inject semen in their vagina.
Yeah.
They do all that to get them pregnant so that they can make milk.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
It's not fair, but we need to differentiate between how do you call them, like intensive
No, this happens on small farms, especially mostly because big farms have more bulls. Small farms, they just buy the sperm. But let's go forward. When the babies are born, they get separated from their mothers. Why do you think they do that?
I don't know. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know.
To take the milk, because
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they stay with if the babies stay with the mother, they
drink
will,
too much.
They drink too much, exactly.
Yeah.
So they have to control that.
But the lamb has to drink milk to grow.
No, they
So-
they give them formula a lot of the times. But if the baby is born male, what do you think happens to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kill them.
Yeah.
And if the baby is born female, every year, like their mother, impregnated babies taken away from them and exploited for their milk. And around the age of 6 or 8, they also kill them.
Yeah.
And cows can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them at that early age?
24 years.
They kill them at the age of 6.
Yeah, because they stop growing.
Oh no, they stop growing after a year or 2.
Okay.
After 2 years, I think.
Because they can't reproduce or.
Yeah, because they can't get them pregnant anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So is that not messed up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is what happens when we buy cheese, milk, this kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And knowing that you don't need to do any of this, how is that not comparable to dogfighting? This form of emotional abuse and then physical abuse. You take away their baby from a mother who just had a baby.
Yeah, but
Kill the babies. I mean, for crying out loud, it's very abusive. How is that different from dogfighting? I'm just curious, because, I mean, I understand the differences, but how is that any better than dogfighting is my question, I guess.
I have to think about it.
Because they're both, right? Like you get some form of, like you get cheese because you enjoy it. You don't do it for nutrition, right?
I mean, partially.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you could get a plant-based product that would provide with the nutrition, would that really justify the?
Yeah,
can
but
you
it's
justify the
not as
exploit-
good.
Yeah, so it is the enjoyment. You see, it's about the enjoyment that you get out of it.
But it's not
So how is
just
that different
entertainment.
from-
But yeah, it's enjoyment because you have to enjoy the food you're eating too.
But you can enjoy your food without forcing animals into slaughterhouses.
And I tried many times eating, vegetable burgers and stuff, but I couldn't. They're
Wow, you touched on burgers. Burgers are the one things that I bet you won't even taste the difference.
no, man.
You tried some of them,
Yeah.
but have you tried like Beyond Meat?
No, we don't have Beyond Meat in Italy, so.
Yeah. So Beyond Meat is one example where you definitely can get it. I think there's Beyond Meat in Italy. What do you know?
I mean, not where I live.
Anyway,
Anyway.
but like, I want to understand, because if you think that cats and dogs should be treated this way, should be treated nicely and not forced into slaughter. Like, if let's put it this way, if cats and dogs tasted amazing,
Yeah.
would you be in favor of killing cats and dogs for food?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, man. I don't know, because cats and dogs are, seen as company pets to take company, but.
But you can easily switch that, right? You can easily see them as food if they taste so good, right?
Yeah.
So you would have no problem with that also.
I don't know. It depends on what's socially acceptable at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think that what's socially acceptable means it's also moral or okay?
No. For example, if killing another person would be socially acceptable, I wouldn't say it's moral.
But what if this person tastes really, really good?
Hmm?
What if this person tastes really, really good?
No, I don't think it's moral, but I mean.
So it's immoral to kill a person if
Slaughterhouse-
they taste really, really good, but it's moral to kill an animal if they taste
Well,
really, really good?
It's not moral to kill an animal, but it's socially acceptable.
Ah, okay.
And
But it's immoral.
I mean, to a certain point, yes. Yeah.
What do you mean to a certain point?
Well, Mm, it all depends on how the animal was raised and killed.
So killing.
Yes.
So it all depends on how the human was raised and killed, also, right?
No.
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 So what's the difference there then? What's the difference between a human and an animal that justifies this difference in view? And just to save you some time,
Yeah.
let's imagine that the intelligence of the human is the same as the animal. They're cognitively impaired. You know, we have humans.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's no difference.
Maybe.
Yeah. From their perspective, they still feel, they still experience life, they still want to go through life, they still don't want to die, they're still
Yeah.
scared of everything that would go through, that would put them in that situation. And yet we see doing it to a human that's fucking horrific, and doing it to an animal is okay. But if there's no difference, shouldn't we change that view?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's gonna take time, and I don't know.
But do you think you have responsibility in the matter for all of this?
Yeah, we all have.
We all have, but do you think
Yeah.
you have responsibility for some animals going to slaughterhouses specifically for you?
Oh yeah, but
So,
it's
just to
something
recap-
we live with.
Just to recap,
Yeah.
we understood it's wrong.
Yeah.
We understood your responsibility.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do with all this? Do you want to change or do you want to be part of it?
I mean, I don't want to give up cheese. So good.
So you think it's justified to fist cows for cheese?
I'm not saying that.
But you are if you're paying for cheese, aren't you? Because
Yeah, but
you're not saying that verbally,
depends.
but
It
your actions
depends
are saying that.
on the way that, you know, not all the animals are impregnated in that manner.
But all of them have their babies taken away from them. All of them have the males killed, and all of them are killed when they can no longer get pregnant.
It depends on the kind of
100%
farm
all the farms kill their cows when they can no longer get them pregnant. Do you know why? Because if they would keep them alive, imagine this, cows live 24 years.
Yeah.
If after 6 years they can no longer get milk out of them, they would have to feed them a lot. Cows eat a lot, man. It would cost them so much to keep them
Yeah.
alive for another 18 years
Yeah.
that it just wouldn't be feasible financially for them.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't do it. All farms
But
kill them.
yeah, but this is obvious.
Yeah.
Small farms, big farms, biological farms, and
Yeah.
you know, it's obvious. But I don't think all animals are impregnated artificially.
No, not all of them are.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
true. But it's
yeah,
not. That's not the
depends.
worst part. I'm just
Depends.
like obviously I'm just picking on that one, but that's not the worst part that happens to animals. I would say the fact that we take away their babies is way worse. The fact that we choose to kill their babies is worse, and the fact that we don't consider what they want even for a second. Maybe they want to live. Maybe they want to stay with their babies. The fact that we don't care about any of it and we just say, I don't care. I want the milk out of you. You're a milk-making machine to me, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you as such. That's to me is the worst. Like you're not a sperm-making machine. You're not a hair-making machine. If somebody imagine if your parents said, "I grew you so that you can make hair," and they just shave you every year, it wouldn't be fair to you for it to be just that. And the minute
Yeah.
your hair starts falling, you're like, you know what? Fuck you, die. You're not that. You're an individual. They're an individual too.
Yeah.
Just give your card, okay?
Okay.
There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can watch that?
I think so.
It just shows kind of what we've been talking to about what animals go through, just to get informed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, until you watch it, do you think you can choose to not pay for animal products?
Maybe.
Until you watch it?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, that's all I can hope for, that you do your best, okay? Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Jamie.
Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done, everyone. If somebody else comes have a conversation with me, I might, but I think I'm kind of done with the conversations today. I'll be back tomorrow anyway again. The weather's going to be nice also tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, Karen, nice to see you here. He wasn't convinced at all. Yeah, that's okay. We did a recap at the end. That's fine if he wasn't convinced. We recapped that he knows, he acknowledges his responsibility, that he knows that it's wrong. So, you know, I can't force somebody into making decisions, you know? I can't. All I can say is, hey, you acknowledge that your decision is wrong. That's good. You acknowledge that you don't have to do it. That's good.
There you go. Oh, a green substance. I see. You resorted to adding emojis because your arguments were just not good enough. That's okay. A green substance. You know, maybe use your words in the future. We like to use words and arguments here. We're not about bullying or, you know, non-verbal bullshit. Ellie, Chip is paid to be vegan. He can't accept anything because this is his livelihood, says Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. You know what? Ellie, Jesus was vegan, so how about you become vegan since you love Jesus so much, huh? How about you do that, Ellie? Meanwhile, I'll just tell everybody about my amazing mustache. See it? You see it? Amazing mustache. Not the hat, the mustache. It's the stash. It's the stash. It's the stash, brother. It's the stash that works. That's what it is. I'm growing it. Ellie, he says he eats fish. First of all, he cannot eat fish because he's dead. If he ever existed. Second, bread is vegan. And third, fish was a bad translation. You know that, right? Look at the original text. It doesn't say fish, but you know, that's funny. Ellie says he's alive. Yeah, Ellie, sure. Sure he is. Yeah. Chip, up for an online debate? Sure. You can drop a comment in any of my videos and we can schedule a debate. That's what I've said every single time. I'm not going to debate you right now because I'm not far up for it right now. But if you schedule it, we can schedule it, as I said. No, it's okay. It's in this good direction. Vegans are very dangerous. Yeah. It's very dangerous to say, don't use animals. Don't treat them like objects. Dangerous. Don't fist cows. Hey, let's all fist cows because we want cheese. Huh? Look at that. Yeah. Vegans are the dangerous ones. Not you guys who are paying for farmers to put this fucking glove on and put it in the anus of a cow. We are the dangerous one. Not you guys for literally paying for somebody to put their hands in the anus of a cow, right? I'm the dangerous one, telling people, hey, don't fist cows. Hey, do you think we should fist cows? Like, imagine that. Imagine saying, we're the dangerous ones because we don't fist them. Yeah. Wow. That's some pretty heavy motivated reasoning right there, huh? Some pretty heavy motivated reasoning. Get a job? Well, that's why actually I'm going to end the stream because I'm going to go continue my job. Chip, do you like cows too much? Nah, I don't really like cows, Andre. But I appreciate you being here, Andre. Andre, tell me, why do you pay for cows to be fisted? Do you think cows should be fisted? Is that it, Andre? Is it okay to fist cows? Why do you pay for it then to happen, huh? Why do you pay for cows to be fisted, Andre? You know? I'll show you, look. This, right here. Show you, let me also show you a photo, since you probably don't believe me. You see, they use this glove. Yeah, let me show you. Right here. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's right over here, baby. Look at it. You see? They use this glove. They put the hands in the anus of a cow. And then they inject semen in their vagina. Of course, they also have to jerk off a bull. So they fist cows so that you can have cheese and milk. I knew, Chip. I grew up at the farm, says Andre. So, Andre, why do you pay for fisting of cows if you know about it? I witnessed this every year at my house. Well, Andre, at least I appreciate you being honest about it, you know? A lot of people are like, oh God, that's not what happened. That's not true. That's fake, all of that stuff. At least you're appreciating it. Ellie says, isn't it legal? Who gives a shit, Ellie? Women not having rights was legal for a long time. Slavery was legal for a long time. Stoning women for being intelligent was legal for a long time. Why would we care what's legal? Weed was illegal for a long time in States. Why would we care about any of it? There was a period in history where alcohol was also illegal. Like, it doesn't work this way. Legality doesn't just mean morality. Legality is just you know, it's it's a byproduct of society. It's not really about morality, is it? They still stone women in some countries, which is extremely fucked up, isn't it? Chip doesn't know that cow is used to fertilize crops. Well, BB, I actually have a study. You can look on my channel in the what's it called, the community section where I post stuff. There's a post there that drops all the studies, and I dropped a study showing that black currant fertilizer made of black currants yields better results. So you can fertilize your fields without exploiting animals. And even if you want to, let's say, fertilize your fields by using cow's poop, you don't have to fist cows, kill their babies, take away their babies, or kill the cows. None of those. You can just take care of cows and use their poop as a fertilizer if that's what you're going for. Go fist your boyfriend? I'm single, brother. But if that was an invitation. Anik, with the free on Sunday? Yeah, Anik, with the free this Sunday, yes. At 1 p.m. Yeah. If someone's out sperm in my vagina, then that is rape, says Ellie. Well, you pay to do it to cows. How is that not rape, Ellie? Why do you pay for cows to get rape, Ellie? But it's a cow. Yeah, Ellie. Well, somebody, you know, somebody who says they're superior to you could say, well, it's just Ellie. Who cares? This whole, it's a cow. It's just... It's this sort of mentality that, well, they're not, according to my own standards, they're not the individuals who I should be respecting or calling them as rape, right? They are very much suffering the same repercussions of you fisting them. Oh, brother. Ali just doesn't seem to get it. Andre says, I mean, I understand that killing them is definitely not nice. That's why I don't eat meat. But impregnation, Andre, you pay for killing animals also because you buy you buy cheese and milk, right? But impregnation, either you fist or a bull. I'm not sure if it's a big difference or for the actual cow. Well, Andre, it's not about the difference to the cow necessarily in this particular situation, right? It's about this idea that you see them as an object that you can just do whatever you want to them, right? I'm gonna fist them. Like, the fisting is not about them feeling the fisting or not, right? It's about that symbolically, when you fist a cow, you're saying, I don't give a shit about what you want. I'm gonna make you pregnant because that's what I want out of you. So I'm gonna get you pregnant. Whether I'm gonna keep the bull separate from you or I'm gonna fist you, it's the same thing. I'm gonna control your reproductive process. I'm gonna control every aspect of your life. And when you're done, when you're done and you can no longer get pregnant, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Because you're not worth to me any way else other than making money for me, making milk for me. You treat them like an object. Milk, cheese is far crueler than meat is, because with meat, at least they get killed before all of this happens to them. At least they get killed before they get repeatedly have their babies taken from them and repeatedly impregnated. So Andrei, milk is far, far worse. Yeah, we kind of rule all the species. You're right about that, Andrei. But ruling doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want to these individuals, right? Like, you don't want to live in a world where the powerful oppress the powerless, right? I mean, I understand that it does happen. That's not where you want to live in. That's not the world you want to be in, do you? You want to live in a world where people are respected for who they are, for the individuality that they have. And if animals have individuality also, then surely you should respect them also for that, right? But I miss seeing you, Andrei. We should meet. It's been a while. And you can look at my amazing mustache, Andrei. I know you have a lot to say about my amazing mustache. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
There is iron in veggies. Just consume enough vitamin C and you're good. Yeah, if you take iron with vitamin C. Yes, great. Shut up, Andre. It's an amazing mustache. Look at this. It's the best mustache ever. It's gonna grow bigger. You're gonna see. You're gonna all see. My mustache is gonna dominate all of you. He's bringing his glove, Andre. Be careful. I might, Andre. I mean, since we're paying for this, we might, you know, we might play around a little bit with you, Andre. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's a cow fister mustache. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not one of those people who fists cows, but a green substance sounds like you are, huh? Maybe stop being that person. Yeah, Karen says to Ellie, I remember you from Chip's post. You couldn't bring a coherent argument then either. You care nothing for the suffering of these poor innocent animals, heartless and cruel you are. I mean, Karen is right on the money, isn't it? Karen is right on the money. Like me, I mean, I joke around about my mustache. I know it's nothing. It's gonna grow, and I joke around about me fisting Andre or whatever when I meet with him. But the sad reality is, when we pay for animal products, animals, a lot of them do get fisted. A lot of them do suffer. A lot of them are exploited and slaughtered. And even if none of that, even if they don't get fisted, even if they don't suffer, we always treat them like an object. We always don't care about their needs, their wants, not even all their needs. Because in reality, everything that we give to an animal, what is it? We give them food, shelter. That's it.
Hello.
Hi. That's all we give to an animal, food and shelter. But animals have more needs than that, just like you do. They have a need for entertainment also. Animals need entertaining. You know, they have the same brain structure that also needs them to do more than that. They have a need for relationships. You can't just take away their babies because, oh, fuck you, I don't care. Oh, I'm going to take away all the males and kill them and only keep one separate. They have a need for all of this. And you choosing to pay for this, you choosing thinking that, well, their needs are met, they're not. Not even their needs are met. And even if their needs were met, that still does not justify doing whatever you want to them. If somebody chooses to meet all my needs, including entertainment, as I said, that does not mean that they have some form of ownership for my life. It doesn't. My life still belongs to me. My decisions still belong to me, because my experience of this life, my experience of it belongs to me, and only I can experience it. A cow can only a cow can experience their life. That's why it's their life. That's why it's not ours to take. That's why it's not ours to decide, because they experience all of it. Okay? It's as simple as that. No, you wouldn't want it to happen to you. Don't do it to anybody else. Everyone just making excuses to be cruel. Sadly so, huh? Sadly so. But I appreciate everybody for being here, you know? I really do appreciate you coming back. And Ellie, I hope you start to learn some compassion, Ellie. You keep coming into these streams, but you never really learn to be compassionate or fair towards these innocent animals, right, Ellie? You just keep coming into these streams and keep coming up with excuses to commit violence and oppression towards them, Ellie. And why? Like, I showed you the fisting, but you know what? That's one of the parts. But you want to see the worst part? Well, let me show you the worst part. Ellie, be prepared, okay? This is the worst part. This way. You taking away their existence, Ellie. You say you have a pet. This could very well be your pet, Ellie. This could very well be them. They're just another individual who you choose to put into a slaughterhouse. Who you choose to have their throats cut, Ellie. I don't see why you're trying to justify it. I don't see why you can't be the bigger person and say, fuck it, hey, it's wrong. You saw Andre knows it's wrong. Andre was here. He knows it's wrong. All of you guys paying for this kind of shit, at least admit that it's wrong.
That's the first step. Admit that it's wrong what you're doing, and then try to change it. We're not here to judge anybody in this fucking thing. Like, we all part of it. I was part of it. We're here to get people to understand. Oh, that looks like what my grandfather was doing every year in Negrești. Oh my God, Andrei. Andrei, the stories you told me about what happens to animals in your village, Jesus Christ, like how after they kill the pig. Like, Andrei was telling me stories about in Romania, after they kill the pigs, you know, for Christmas they kill the pigs. And after they kill the pigs, they put the children on the dead pigs to take photos of them. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, Andrei says it's quite horrible. Yeah, I remember seeing, Andrei, you know, I remember seeing when I was young, the veterinarian came to cut off the balls of baby pigs because, you know, I guess, I don't know why they were cutting off the balls. That's a good, I think just so that they don't reproduce, so that they don't grow to be aggressive or something. I don't know what it is, what the reason behind it is. But they weren't applying anesthesia or anything. They were just cutting off their balls, and then the pigs would run off in the garden and be like screaming in pain. And I would be like, I remember asking this person who were cutting their balls off, I'm like, aren't they in pain? And they were just saying, yeah, a little bit, but then they'll be fine. What the fuck? Like, this is how we see them. Imagine that. Yes, lower the testosterone of them to not be aggressive. Jesus Christ, man. And we were eating the ears off of the pigs because they are crunchy. Jesus Christ, Andrei. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so uncomfortable with hearing this. It makes me laugh. Ugh. Just disgusting. Chip, that's standard, so they are less aggressive, says Alexandra. Alexandra, you're here. I'm amazing. A little bit and they'll be fine. Yeah, it's just this disgusting view that we have, you know? And I don't know, you know, like I really am trying with the glove. I actually have another way of doing outreach that I'm gonna try maybe this week, maybe next week, because I ordered some new things. I'm trying to make it a little bit more visual to you guys and to the people who I'm speaking to, because, you know, to us it seems very far away. When we buy an animal product, we seem very detached from all of it, but it still fucking happens. We still pay for it. So that's why I'm trying to bring it closer so that you see it. Pulling teeth out so they don't damage the other livestock product. That's how they phrase it. Jesus Christ, pulling teeth out. My God, Alexander, that's horrific. Circumcision is mutilation. I also am against circumcision. That's fucking insane. Yeah, I see a green substance. I see you really have no arguments over there, huh? You really got really upset over the fact that you're paying for something that is identical to something you're against. So it just sounds to me like you're ideologically against something and you don't even know why. You're against dogfighting, but you're okay with exploiting and slaughtering other animals for optional products. But yeah, you know, a green substance, maybe, you know, look into your actions and choose to change, as I said. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I appreciate everybody for being in the stream. I hope you got something out of it. It was kind of weird, you know, the Danish guy is really not good. I didn't like that, but yeah. And all you non-vegans sit and hear these horrors yet feel nothing and remain mute. I think, Karen, that the funny thing is, I think a lot of them, they get triggered. That's the whole thing, isn't it? I think a lot of them do feel about it. That a lot of them do understand their perspective. A lot of them probably feel at least a little bit guilty, but they will always just, they won't stop, you know. They just, either they see it as, like, there's people who think being vegan somehow makes you weak. There's people who think they have to win some form of argument or nonsense. And then there's just people who refuse to change because they're just too afraid to change. Change just seems so hard. But you know, when somebody says change seems hard, I'll tell you what, that just means we vegans are the strongest ones, because we do the hard things even when they're difficult, right? So, you know, be strong. I want to say another thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate that donation. And thank you so much, Martin. You really did donate in the moment when I really needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. It was a bit of a weird moment there, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Marissa, for being here. Thank you for everybody for being here. You know, I don't want to name everybody because it's just a lot of people, a lot of cool names that I keep seeing in here, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Oh, look at the spinal catastrophism. What is that, Neptunade? What is spinal catastrophism? I'll look it up, but I don't know what that is. Can you give me some short words? Let me take a photo of it so that I look after. Oh, it's a book. Interesting. I'll look it up. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to the person who commented first on the stream. We have this contest that the first person who comments on the stream gets a shout out, and that is Draculum in the last stream. Draculum was fast, man. Draculum was very fast. There's a person saying the first guy is funny. Yeah, I mean, I know, some people do enjoy watching. I don't know, like, those type of. There's videos online of people who do this these pranks that are mean to people. There's these pranks where they, I don't know, maybe like throw some shit at people on the street, and then they think that's funny. And there's people who actually genuinely laugh at that and they find it funny. I personally find it freaking cruel to do that to somebody, and I think that's kind of. I mean, obviously that they didn't do any of that to me, but they behaved in a similar manner. So if you find that funny, I guess you find that funny. What can I say? Yeah. But I hope you understand at least the perspective that it's not funny when you're going through it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's Movember, so remember to grow your mustache. Amazing mustache. It will grow bigger. Shut up. And I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Okay? Stay vegan. Respect animals. Bye.